enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Get interactive with Jewellery Maker by liking our Facebook page and join over 55,000 like-minded people.
Welcome everybody, lovely to have your company this afternoon. My name's Ellen and I'm joined by the one, the only, the gorgeous Wolverine. Also known as Mark Smith. He's our very own Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
I'm
going to that well-known high street chemistry shop that you were telling me about to get the little things you told me to get to look after it.
The beard oil?
Beard oil.
Beard oil, yes.
Yes.
Where's you a beard oil man? Absolutely, you've got to keep it nice and smooth. You do. And conditioned. You should. Or conditioner, that's the other thing. Just comb conditioner through.
Hair conditioner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well that's what Tom does and his is lovely and soft.
Okay.
Anyway. Yes, you should.
Okay.
And keep the beard, 100%.
Okay.
Lots and lots and lots of love for that. Okay, are we ready for the deals to continue? This after everything is guaranteed under £20. You know that, from your kits to the deal of the day itself to your star buys, to as complete a piece of jewellery as a completer. That's not a good word. Start your sentence properly, Eleanor. As much of a complete piece of jewellery that I can possibly bring you. Does that make sense? In solid sterling silver, look at this. You're getting, like I said, all you need to do is actually attach the components together. First, you've got the length of sterling silver chain. This is 50 centimetres approximately. 47 centimetres, I beg your pardon. It says 45 on my graphics. Solid sterling silver, and it comes with the actual jump rings which you then attach your other components to. So really substantial link that you've actually got here. You've also got the sterling silver lobster claw. Then it comes along with your two little jump rings, which you need just to attach the actual lobster claw itself. And last but by no means least, a complete, stunning topaz round brilliant cut set stylized heart in solid precious sterling silver, guaranteed under £20. If you know anybody that is a November baby, this is their birthstone. What a lovely gift this would be. I mean, the fact that you have got all of that sterling silver set within, the fact that you have got genuine gemstones, faceted and bezel set within, all of that gram weight of precious metal as well, the fact that you've got it's not just a heart piece of jewellery, it's so wonderfully fluid, I suppose, in the angles that you're actually getting.
And I'm just thinking, if you bought that key that we've just had before the break to attach at the back of the necklace on the chain.
How nice would that be?
It's just got so much meaning, hasn't it?
It really has. I totally agree with you. And I can bring you just, a heart, a geometric heart, if you know what I mean. Or I can bring you something which is just lovely and sort of liquid-like, I suppose, in how it's actually stylized. If I even turn it on the actual profile, you can see the dimensions. The fact that you have got sort of slightly deeper areas and shallower areas. It's all about playing with that luster. Now, you know that it is going under £20. Can you imagine that topaz heart on those pearls? Can you imagine just one of them just suspended from those pearls? How lovely would that be? We should be, hang on a second, our should be price is already under 20. We're going to take it to the lowest ever price point. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. If you miss out, I've got Moonstone coming up next. There are 72 of these available in the world. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Our birthstone kit was heavily promoted. Well over 5 grams. We used it actually in lots of, I think it was in the Hub magazine. It was certainly in sort of emails I saw sort of bouncing around. We launched it in lots of different birthstone, topaz being one of them. I mean, a great way to get that diamond look with a colourless topaz at a fraction of the cost, but still be that genuine gem. People are buying 2s and 3s, and I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. I would be doing the same because I can't think of a single friend or loved one in my life that wouldn't love this design. My sister, and it's a very treasured piece of jewellery, she had a diamond heart pendant and necklace, and I own it now, and it's like this, and believe me, she paid 3 figures for it. It's long before Jewellery Maker days. 3 figures for it, but it's stylized. I always refer to it as a stylized heart, just because you've got that kind of off-center appearance. Now, we had 72. I'm bringing you the Moonstone version next. Can you see that? That's coming up next. Can you imagine them? Oh, if you multi-bought, Mark. I mean, I paid £9.95 for the pendant on its own. In fact, I paid £19.95 for the pendant on its own. For all of that sterling silver. Absolutely incredible. Let's move on to the Moonstone.
A slightly different shaped heart, isn't it? Is the Moonstone, or is it exactly the same? It's just the angle, I think.
I think it was just the angle.
Yes, yeah.
I think they're the same. Yes.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But can you imagine them alternating at this price point? You could. All precious sterling silver. We're not talking an overlay here. And they measure, the pendant itself is 20 by 17 millimetres. That beautiful peachy hue you get from this gorgeous natural gemstone. Again, imagine this just on a jump ring suspended from those pearls that we had earlier on. It'd be absolutely incredible, wouldn't it? 5 pieces.
I think what I would do is the charm bracelet that we had on the end of your T-bar there. Yeah. So put the heart on that. Oops. And then just put the other components into your stash and use them for other jewellery. I think that'd be lovely. Because will it go through? Yeah, it'll go through, won't it? It would. Yeah. It would. It probably need a little bit of encouragement, but yes, it absolutely would. How amazing would that be? What a luxury piece of jewellery. We took the bracelet to £14.95. I think it sold out. But yeah, if you were lucky enough, maybe get hold of that charm as well. Absolutely incredible. Again, it curves. It's not just going to sit on the décolletage. It's going to really show off on the décolletage because of the light performance of the precious metal and the light performance that you're going to get within the adolescence of the genuine gemstone. Don't forget, you do get your chain, you do get your jump rings, you do get your lobster claw as well. But for me, the main focus has to be that lovely detailed pendant stroke charm, whichever way you look at it. Incredible. I would wear this, sort of on special occasions, most definitely. Should be £19.95. Aren't you glad, those of you that sort of joined us on the web, aren't you glad you did? Because I tell you what, the deals are continuing left, right and centre. Not £19.95, first come, first serve. You could have this is opening the doors too. Yes, I've got this in different gemstones. Because for the same price of what one should have been, which is already super competitive, you can get 2. I like your idea about popping on a jump ring with the pearls, and you've got both next month's birthstones in one piece of jewellery, which is the day after tomorrow. Is it really June? All that? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Can I just say, it is getting real. That due date is getting close. Tom keeps going,
And every time I make a slight noise, he's like, okay? Anyway, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, but both birthstones in one piece of jewellery. That's
beautiful. I
beautiful.
love that idea. Yeah. So you've put the pearls at the bottom of the screen. There's hardly any left from mine. We had 750 and they've pretty much all sold out. So what does that tell you? We'll recap it, stock permitting, but it is getting limited. Yeah, I love that idea, Mark. How amazing. Well done. Okay, I need to move on. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I don't think she's going to make it to... I don't think she's going to be arriving in July. I think it's going to be June. What do you reckon? Might be on air, you never know. I'm working right the way... Adam, don't panic. I'm working right the way up to the 23rd. Can you manage? You don't mind, Jewellery Makers, if I just all of a sudden go... If I just go, ooh...
And she's there. That'll be labour.
Yeah, wouldn't that be good? Yeah, back off. That would be good, wouldn't it? What do you reckon, Wes?
Yeah.
Are you prepared? Would you get involved, Wes?
Yeah, I've got first aid training.
You got first aid training? Oh, that's all right then. I'm in safe hands. Okay, stick with the wonderful gemstone sets that we launched. This is a round brilliant cut topaz. Look, sorry, clear quartz. Oh gosh, the brilliance, I actually assumed it was topaz. Look at the brilliance that you're getting there. Because topaz love to show off like a diamond. They're really, really, really light performing. Clear quartz aspire to be. I'm going to hold that with tweezers. It's such amazing quality. Put everything else there, including the 4 or 5 jump rings that you actually get within this, including the length of chain. Let's hold that beautiful connector and show off the internal brilliance of that genuine, natural clear quartz. Do you understand why I actually thought that it was a topaz?
Completely. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm a massive fan of the Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
And they normally have 2 or 3 pieces of sort of old Victorian diamond jewellery. And that looks just like
the rose cut?
Like the old-fashioned cut diamond.
Do you know,
yes,
funny you should say that. I was with my friend the other day and she's got some lovely jewellery and she was buying and she wanted me to help her. So she'd actually had somebody come out to her, visit her in her home, and she said, because she knows she wants quality, but she doesn't know necessarily what to ask for. And she was saying to me, I like the old vintage style. I said, do you like the rose cut? It's that cut. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Yeah. Amazing, absolutely amazing. But of course would be hugely considered for a 1.62 carat diamond. Now ours should be priced. This is all sterling silver, by the way. All solid, beautiful sterling silver. You get 2 lengths of the chain, you get 5 of the jump rings, your lobster claw, the actual charm, and the bezel set, clear quartz, all for £8.95.
If you've got stardust beads at home, the stardust silver beads with that heart, they go so well together.
That would be amazing, because you know what? I'm going to say something, this is only my personal opinion, I wouldn't necessarily put that with it.
No, no.
I would make this as a piece of jewellery, personally, and this would go on something else.
Yes, yeah. I think you're right.
And I would engrave it or something like that. Absolutely incredible. Again, use it alongside your pearls. Can you imagine that clear quartz just maybe stranded in between those pearls? Can you imagine?
Maybe attach that to the smaller strand and have one of the largers underneath.
Yeah.
That'd make an amazing little piece.
What a great idea! And like I said, you pay more than £8.95 for the 925 charm alone, without the gemstones and all the chain and everything else. Incredible. Well done. Okay, moving on to who needs findings? We all need findings, don't we? I tell you what, you're getting a lot here. Where do I even begin with this? There is, in total, over 100 pieces. I've got your decorative head pins. Look at those. They've got little hearts on. Then you've got your featherweight head pins. Then you've got your ball head pins. Turn that round. Then you've got your metre long length of chain. Then you've got your toggles. Another toggle. Then you've got your Mark's favourite, your ribbon ends and your extenders. Then you've got these lovely decorative heart beads. And honestly, I'm going to be here all day because there's 100 pieces in total. Then you've got your very, very contemporary wire ear wires, which are all circular in the centre there. Can you see? Love them. Then you've got your jump rings, your crimp covers and your shepherd hooks. 100 findings in total, so it's going to keep you making jewellery for a length of time. There's always a time and a place for your sterling silver or your precious metals, and there's always a time and a place for your copper and your silver overlay, don't you think? What determines the difference to you, Mark?
Budget, I think, without a doubt, because
Yeah.
I tend to use sterling silver on my stall. But especially near Christmas, you get lots of kiddies and teenagers coming in to buy things for mum or grandma at Christmas.
Yeah.
And sometimes their budget doesn't stretch to sterling silver. So to be able to go to the next level, which is still sterling silver plated,
Yeah,
you're not scrimping on quality,
No.
especially for something like earrings.
Yeah.
They're going to be, most of the finding is going to be covered by a bead anyway. And that's probably the way that I would.
And that's a really good point, I think, because we need to cater for everybody at the end of the day. Just because we're not necessarily wearing sterling silver or gold doesn't necessarily mean we don't want it to have quality and we don't want it to be real, genuine gemstones. Right. I totally agree with that. And at the end of the day, we expect to have to, sterling silver plating itself is.
Because the last thing you want to do is lose a customer because they won't come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Think, oh no, him over there is too expensive. That's not going to be the case. If you were to say, okay, well, I'll tell you what, listen, I can cater to that. Yeah. We like to be accommodated, don't we?
Yeah, and that's what they like, and they'll come back and see you time and time again.
Yeah.
Just doing that little extra.
Yeah, do you know what? Yesterday I was at a lovely, lovely hotel in Stratford. I won't say where it was, because it is lovely. And they had somebody who was serving us our drinks, and we were saying about being accommodated. So some of my friends actually asked him, said, "Oh, can we order some drinks, please?" His words, "I guess." Do you know what I was thinking?
Oh my gosh!
Wow, wow. That's not being accommodating, is it? Well, you should have said, "Yes, of course you can."
Yeah.
Of course you can. By all means, yes. Like, oh, yeah, no problem, or something like that. I guess.
Did he call you guys? That's what I don't like.
Oh, do you know, it got my back up though, straight away. I was like, oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
That's really, really rude. Yeah, do you know, funny enough, Kim has just said to me, Elle, when they come to present the bill, did you say, would you like your bill? I guess. I'll pay it, I guess. Yeah, it really got my back up. Whether it was the hormones, I don't know, but I got really annoyed by it. Yeah. But yeah, we're talking about accommodating. If somebody says, can you work? I've got this much, maybe, which kids tend to do in particular. I've got this much to spend. Yeah. Can you accommodate them? Absolutely, you can, because it's more affordable. You're getting 100 findings here. Should be $7.95. For 100 findings, it's pence. We're talking about pence per finding. You can certainly accommodate budget then, can't you? You certainly can. $5.95 for each of those findings. And again, Mark, if you talk about earrings that you just mentioned there, to make a pair of earrings, you need how many of these components?
You need 2 shepherd's hooks and 2 head pins. That's it.
That's it. So you need 4 findings out of that 100.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Again, lots of you there. Angela in Surrey, Angela in Neathport Talbot, Ruth, Christopher, Sally, Margaret, Kim, well done. I need to move on in the essence of time because we have got more to bring you, including... Oh, these are fab. I've seen these before. Now, we had lapis lazuli cabochons earlier on. Pretty much sold out, I think.
Wow.
Oh. There's less than 50 of these available. Look at these. A very wearable size. You're getting 3, so I'm thinking straight away earrings and a pendant, or maybe earrings and a ring, or maybe well, it's up to you. It's great to know that you're getting the same size and shape, because listen, I love the fact that you get variations of, but sometimes you want to be able to commission a suite. These, you can definitely commission a suite of jewellery. because they are all guaranteed to be 12 by 6 and they are all guaranteed to be pair cuts. I'm personally thinking, right, if I get 2, I've got a pair of earrings, I've got a pendant, I've got a ring, and I've got additionals.
Yeah, completely.
Left over. Look how beautiful they are.
Going back to the DVD again, the 6-wire cab wrap that we had the Labradorite around, it's absolutely perfect using the 0.4 wire for smaller cabochons. Because there's, if you imagine the little arcs of the knotting, there's maybe 3 or 5 at a push.
Yeah.
So it's a really quick fix, and you're not covering hardly any of the cab because you're framing the outside. So for that, it's perfect.
And if I turn my hand that way, sorry, Wes, you can see they're quite deep as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you're going to see the beauty of that 6 macrame wrap. Is that, sorry, 6?
That's right, 6-wire.
6-wire wrap. Yeah. You're going to really appreciate that as well. Now, we've got less than 50 of these available. Should be is ridiculous, $6.95. I tell you what, some people are having some amazing orders today. Not even when we're stopping. Last in stock though, £4.95. For genuine lapis lazuli. You know, we were talking about it during the deal of the day. You know, you've got all of the 990 carats. I mean, these could be perfect addition to the deal of the day, maybe as your earrings.
Completely. Wow, that's amazing.
Don't you think that's a good idea? Say you actually got the deal of the day. I'm going straight to my favourite one again. But you commission a pendant out of the big substantial cabochons, and then you've got the matching earrings.
And you've got the ring as well.
And the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that idea. Yeah. 25 carats in total, almost all sold out. Lots of you there, well done. Congratulations to every single one of you. Now, I haven't seen this next piece for a long time. Rosary length, so beautiful. Yeah, 1 metre long length, firstly. Do you know what? When I picked it up firstly, I was like, Zarite. It's not Zarite, but it looks like Zarite. It's smoky quartz. But because they've actually been separated...
Oh gosh, yeah, you're right.
Look at the colours that you get. Yeah. More light is influenced to the exterior of the gemstones. Do you see that? It's quite Zarite-like in its colour. Isn't that gorgeous? These are little rosary links and it's solid sterling silver. I thought we'd sold out of these entirely. We launched them around the Christmas time, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think it was around Christmas time. We had it in spinel, we had it in clear quartz, we had it in moonstone, we had it in various different gemstones. I think I had it in tourmaline. I actually own it in a few of those. Out of 1 metre, you've got a chain, a bracelet and easily an anklet. Easily. It's uncommissionable. Now what I mean by that is, for you as a jewellery maker to buy the gold-plated sterling silver wire, to buy the faceted rondelles, I don't think, in fact I know, certainly from us, you wouldn't be able to do it at the price that we take this to. You wouldn't be able to buy the components without factoring your time, which of course is invaluable. So it is therefore uncommissionable at what you were saying, what we're bringing it to you at. Gemma Crow, I think it was, that was saying you'd need about 3 metres of sterling silver wire.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So, and a lot of waste. A lot of waste. A lot of hours and hours and hours as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It takes me, roughly, I mean, it's not perfect each time either, but it takes me about 1 minute to do a rosary link. So if you imagine it, 10 stones is 10 minutes.
Okay, shall I count that?
That's a lot of... You're looking at probably about 3 or 4 hours.
Let me count 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah, so that'll take me about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour to do that little section. And they wouldn't be exactly the same at that point. So you probably look about 20 minutes to get them exactly the same.
I love these. I absolutely love them. I think they're stunning, you know, literally so easy to make something really high-end. You know, I like them as sort of long style chains. You could double it over. You've got easily there 2 necklaces. All you need then is the clasp. You know, easily you've probably got 4, 5, 6 probably bracelets, if not more.
2 spectacle chains.
2 spectacle chains would absolutely, they'd be fantastic, wouldn't they? Under £20, it should be $14.95. Again, it's uncommissionable. You wouldn't be able to buy the meat, you know, the 3 meters that Gemma was referring to of sterling silver chain, you certainly wouldn't be able to get all the gemstones even at that with those combined prices. $9.95. I mean, are we making a loss right now? Surely. Surely we are. Sandra, Helena, Susan, Hertfordshire, Robina, hello to you, Manchester, Christina, Dave and Patricia and Kat in Cardiff. Have we got quantity of these, Kimbo? 76. I thought they'd all but sold out. 30 have gone already. I've got these in different gemstones, and I literally wear it like so, stack them up. I think they're so beautiful. Don't
what
you?
about having a group of 5, taking off the bottom link and adding one of the larger pearls from the double, so you have a little. I think that would be beautiful. And using your featherweight head pin from your findings just to carry on that fine rosary link.
Absolutely. Imagine it kind of intertwined. Your festival style jewellery. I know Emma's off to Glastonbury next month. She's off to Glastonbury. Yeah, I mean, imagine wearing sterling silver sort of headpieces and things like that. I mean, how beautiful does that look next to each other? Intertwined, or sort of around, or embroidered into... embroidered?
It's a good word. I like that.
Braided. I can't get my words out today, sorry. You're actually getting for that price tag. Incredible, well done. It's going to be a sellout, though. Okay, moving on to... sterling silver. Oh, this is new. When did we bring these in? It's your magnet, sterling silver magnet, but I love the shape of this one.
It's
launched
massive.
in March.
It's massive.
It is massive. Now, I'm going to hold it up with the tweezers and then I'm going to show you what the magnet does. Basically, it makes my life so much easier. I don't just own one of these, I own multiples. And I'm talking double figure quantities, because all my bracelets, all my necklaces will have one of these attached. Now, by the way, I should mention, if you wear a pacemaker, avoid your magnets for obvious reasons. But basically, who struggles when they have to put their necklaces on? You know, and you're like this for ages. And if you're anything like me, get impatient within literally 30 seconds. So, dare I say, we end up not wearing the piece of jewellery, or the bracelet dance, you know, where you're trying to swing it towards you and try to catch the... We've all done it, haven't we? This eliminates those issues, and also can be used as part of the extension. Now look at this. So there's lots of sterling silver in this. 3.74 grams. What you do, you attach your lobster to one end of your necklace, your bracelet, your chain, whatever it is, your design. You attach the other, so if you imagine you're going to have obviously a clasp like this on your necklace, you attach it to wherever you want on this length of chain. So just imagine for a second that I've got a necklace attached to this, yeah? Either side, one there, one there. Imagine. And I'm going out. Sorry, didn't mean to throw pieces of jewellery everywhere. I'm going out, boof. I'm going out, I'm in a rush. Done. Job done. Shall I just pick that up a minute? Sorry, Sandra, didn't mean to knock over your piece of jewellery. There we go. I'm very clumsy these days, very, very clumsy. So what about on a bracelet? Same applies, put it together, dunk. Easy as. They are really substantial. This is a lot of sterling silver. Now, it should be £14.95, but...
So what's the distance before it jumps together?
What's the distance?
It must be a couple of inches, I would have thought.
£9.95. Let's test that theory, shall we, Mark? I'm going to pop the extension chain here.
Gosh, it's moving already, look. It's the weight of the silver as well, look.
No, that's me wiggling it, look. Look. Look how strong the magnet is. That's really cool. Hang on.
I like the fact that it's not just the magnet, it's that little enclosed section of metal as well that covers over the...
It's a beautiful kind of barrel, isn't it? I love it. Yeah, I totally agree. And again, if you think about, imagine this on a charm bracelet or something like that. You know, it's adding to the design. Again, I use these. Mine aren't as. I've not seen this design. Mine are literally very plain and nowhere near as much sterling silver. Hey, listen, it's practical, but this is making it beautiful at the same time, isn't it? Incredible for just £10. I've been selling magnet clasps for I don't know how long, but they weren't that price tag. This is almost all sold out. You can see the quantity absolutely plummeting. Well done, really, really, really well done. And I can't stress just how simple they make things to putting your jewellery on. They really do. Leave that with you, because I'm moving on to. Do you want some more magnets? How about perfect for the gents? For the fellas in our lives. But at the same time, I'd wear these as well. Great for your macrame. Great for your kumihimo. I've got a big quantity of these.
Well, these ones with a little catch.
Yes.
Got a little catch on the side.
They're little torpedoes. Yeah. You're getting 3 in total. Little torpedoes, and I'll separate one out for a minute. I have to move them right across because otherwise they like to join. You twist it like this. Can you see that? Hang on. Should we do the same? There we go. Meeting perfectly in the middle. If I turn it like so, you can actually see there's a really sizable well which you can put your really strong glue in. All of your cords, chains most definitely. Again, really, really, really simple way. But looks incredible with the likes of your sort of hematite and various other gemstones, to be honest. You are getting all 3 in a pack here. I definitely suggest these for your gents jewellery. Certainly, to be honest, I'd wear it with my jewellery as well. They should be £6.95. That's £2 and 2 pence each. Now, you've seen these apparently at £4.95 for all 3. How about we take it to the lowest ever price point? For 3. I've got, okay.
£1 each.
A quid. That's yeah. A quid each. Sorry, I just got kicked. Yeah, even the baby was like, "What?" Even the baby said, "That's ridiculously low, Kimbo." We've got 200. Did you say of these? 212 to be exact. Wow. There's 56 instantaneously within baskets. Now, I should point out that the magnet is very, very, very strong, so you can actually absolutely wear these with confidence, with the big carat weights, maybe that amethyst strand that we had earlier on.
Yeah, beautiful. But I like the fact, with those new paracords that we had earlier, just doing a simple plait with a couple of beads, a couple of wooden beads, something like that, and just popping them into those clasps there. Yeah,
because all you need is your glue. No skill whatsoever needed.
No.
Oh, you stay there a second, matey. Right, hang on a minute. Dun, 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 dun. I could play with this for hours, look. Keeps me entertained. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, do you see what I mean? They are substantial magnets. They have got real draw and strength to it without getting too technical, of course, and into the science. Lots and lots and lots of you multi-buying. Love it for him and for her. The fact that they're not too clumpy, they're not too overly sized. Well, as you can see, 9 by 15.5 millimeters for 6mm cord. So you can use these as well with your chainmail, couldn't you?
Completely. I mean, the Viking knit that we had earlier on the reels, they would just pop straight in.
Yeah, perfect. Any of your Zari ribbon or something like that. We had how many? 212.
Gosh.
Look at the quantity that's flying though, and nobody's buying one. And by the way, our graphics are well and truly behind, so this isn't actually an accurate amount of how many we've got available. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Okay, how about some velvet? Did you say velvet? I've not got them here though. We're looking for some velvet busts, Wes. Have you got the velvet? Thank you, Wes. That's the one. Thanks. She's very slender, this lady, isn't she?
Very, yes.
She tapers in at the waistline. Look at that. So she's quite tall as well. Now, there is a reason for different shapes and sizes of busts, isn't there?
But for me, space is a premium on your craft table. So if I give you this one, for example, to take across, the difference in the space that it will take up on your table, it's just, yeah, there we go, completely. And because it's so tall, you can put multiple necklaces on one bust. Not just, you don't just have to have one, you can have different lengths.
Different lengths, actually, all the way down. That's a really good point. Yeah. And one of the things, I used to actually have these as well when I had my jewellery business. And one of the things I used to struggle with was actually transporting them.
Yes, that's
you know, because if they're quite bulky, I actually bought, and this is fact, I bought a new car because I had to transport. And it was my business, so I had to. I had no choice in it, and it wasn't. At the time, I couldn't get those collapsible ones. I bought an estate car to be able to transfer my displays and the pieces of jewellery themselves. So yeah, absolutely, it is a premium. It is a real premium. I need to point out the quality. This is not just a cardboard-fronted bust. If I show you round this, again, she's, you know, you can see the quality there. She's very slight in how narrow she is. Also, if I move out the way. The actual area on the bottom, the surface itself, is minimal. You've actually got, can you see that there? A little bit of elastic, which means you can actually hold the different necklaces and pendants. Susan Suffolk says, shows off my longer necklaces wonderfully. Absolutely. Because you've got the sort of longer length, if you like, it's not going to be sort of banging on the actual surface. But at the same time, you can put multiple lengths on here, can't you?
And I use the little hook at the back for the matching earrings.
Yeah. Yeah, hook them onto the back there, so that can be an upsell if you like, if you were doing craft fairs, etc. Now I'm talking about sort of businesses, but also these are lovely in your own home. Look really, really lovely in your own home. They are the velvet, which is lovely, and just to keep clean, obviously if you get any moisture on there or any sort of creams or anything like that, then they will mark. But in terms of dust, the best thing, bit of sticky tape.
Completely.
Pat it across, or one of those pet things, you know?
Pet rollers.
Pet rollers, lint rollers, that's it. Then it'll lift all the dust off as well. We never, ever, 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 ever show you a piece of jewellery without them being on a bust. Never, ever do, just because, firstly, I think it's respectful to the piece of jewellery. And there's a big difference between something being laid down and something being elevated, and you can almost picture it on yourself. Already lots of multi-buyers. Should be £8.95. Again, my wholesale price that I used to pay over 5 years ago was more than that. Lowest ever price point coming your way, £6.95. I'm absolutely certain that I would have paid about £10 wholesale for one of these about 5 years ago.
Yeah, same here.
I used to travel up to Manchester to buy all my busts and things like that. And it was always an investment, most certainly. That, like I said, I had an established Jewellery Maker or found Jewellery Maker at that point. Believe me, I'd have been tuning in and getting them there. This cost me around $22 here. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's about the same price as what I'm quoting. What's that, about £15?
Yeah, something like, £15.
£15? Yeah, I can well imagine that, CC, absolutely. Again, lots and lots of you multi-buying, and you do need your busts. You do need those. Keep hold of them. I can squeeze in a couple more opportunities before we bring the Wall of Fame. And don't forget, we have got Mark's competition as well. Mark's competition to...
the result.
The result. So lots of you are tuning in. Make sure, like his page. Do it now if you haven't already. Like his page and you'll be entered. Okay, incredible. Moving on. Should we get some shepherd hooks? We're talking about one of the easiest pieces of jewellery to make is earrings. Yeah. And you often use them to upsell, don't you? Yeah,
as a freebie to entice a purchase of a necklace or a bracelet.
It would entice me.
Yeah, works quite
especially
often.
These. Yeah. Oh, these are new. Are these new? I've not seen this shape.
That's nice.
Aren't they nice? Goes back to that word stylised.
Yes.
I mean, look at that. Just the curves that you're getting in this shepherd hook. Simple, but yet really elegant. And the fact that you have got that elongation here. Because they are so elongated, you've also got added security. Does that make sense? Because obviously they're going to have to tilt forward and really come through the ear quite considerably to fall out. So, you know, added security and luxury there. Love them. I love that elegance. It's the curves that you're getting from within. Lots and lots of them in total. You're getting 50 pairs, so it's 100 in total. These can easily be changed from shepherd hooks, earrings to other findings as well, can't they?
Yeah, you can. You could straighten it out and turn them into head pins, for example.
If you run out head pins.
If you want to do that, you could do that easy. You could turn them into clasps, little S hooks, J hooks even.
Yeah. What about bails?
Yes, everything.
They can be bails too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring that price tag in. Should be $5.95. Tell you what, it's been an affordable show, isn't it? It has literally been non-stop deals for you. Lowest price point on your screen. Let's stick to that, shall we? Some of our amazing pearls that you had earlier on, $3.95. That's for 50 pairs. 100 of these findings. 100. Liz and Kent love these. So simple. That all the emphasis is on the gemstone. Absolutely beautiful. Lots and lots of web bidders on those phone lines. Sorry, I just heard a buzzing and suddenly thought that the Hornet was back. Do check out those baskets as soon as you can. 0800 614 655. Again, I've got to move on because we are running out of time, and we've got still your amazing pieces to show off as well, and the competition. Okay, you've done it though. I love them as well. Simple yet elegant, aren't they? How about the rose gold version?
I haven't seen much rose gold recently.
No, we haven't actually.
No.
I agree. I don't know why that is. Ooh, sorry. I had another boot in the stomach then. She's loving the deals, that's what it is. She's loving these prices, Kim. She's also saying, oi, feed me. Feed me. Look at these. Again, simple yet really elegant, aren't they? Oh gosh, this one's got a really emphasised curve. See what I mean? That's the difference. That's the difference than just taking something which could be quite ordinary and just adding that twist. I love them too. 19 by 9 millimeters. Again, we should be bringing them to you at £5.95. Emphasis on the word should. Agree with Mark totally. Haven't seen a whole lot of this rose gold colour. It is rose gold painting, by the way, on top of your copper. $3.95. $3.95 for 50 pairs.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It really is, Mark.
So what you need to do is, because you can turn those into head pins, you don't need any other findings, just your gemstones. So buy that pack and your gemstones. You don't need anything else. Yeah,
that's right, because you could straighten them out to actually suspend your gemstones.
And then use the shepherd's hook to attach it.
And use the shepherd hooks itself.
Yeah.
Incredible. I've got time to squeeze one more product in before the Wall of Fame, and it is going to be all about sort of it's the wedding season. Gosh, I tell you what, we've got weddings going on every left, right, and centre. Our Amelia, our very own Amelia's getting married this weekend. Amelia, just talking about you getting married this weekend. Lots and lots of weddings and wedding bells going off. Kim needs these. She says, I can't get hold of any fuchsia pink shoes or accessories. You do need these then. You definitely need these. Now, these are your fascinator bases. So the idea is that they're shaped for your the actual head. And then you go on to embellish them with your lace, with your gemstones, most definitely. I've been making fascinators recently, and I've certainly and I do a lot of comparisons inspiration as well when I go around sort of to your milliners. Add your feathers, etc. Yeah, great way for actually making a one-of-a-kind, bespoke piece of item, I suppose, accessories. A lot of our designers will actually sort of use these together. You can glue them together, you can sew them together if you wanted to, or use them individually. So it's this beautiful, vibrant cerise base, which again is curved, so it will fit and sit comfortably. All you need to attach them is maybe one of our hair combs, or even one of our Alice bands hair comb. They can be glued as well. Now you're getting a full 3 set. They should be. Our target price is $7.95, which is super competitive. You know, if you have you seen the price that some fascinators can be? Hundreds of pounds in many occasions, hundreds of pounds. But you know, if you want a one of a kind, they will be that kind of price tag. So basically, all you do is attach your hair comb or attach your Alice band, and then decorate it until your heart's content. It's really, really, really addictive. Your fascinators or accessory. It doesn't have to even be that. It could be a brooch. You could turn these into a brooch, couldn't you? Maybe sew gemstones onto those. Amazing. Well done to every single one of you. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so much more to bring you, including, of course, the continuation of your under £20 day. We've also got the Wall of Fame and also the announcement of Mark's competition. So fingers crossed to every single one of you. Here's your time to bask in the glory in your amazing, amazing talents and skills. It's the Wall of Fame. Today has absolutely flown by.
It has. I can't believe it's been 5 hours.
5 hours, but look what we've squeezed in those 5 hours, Mark.
It's exhausting. We're back together again on Thursday, aren't
Yay!
we? It's going to be good.
It will be good. It will be good. I tell you what, once again, congratulations on your DVD launch.
Thank you.
We have got your competition coming up literally after your Wall of Fame announcement, so incredible. Make sure you like Mark's page to get involved. Do you want to start, or do you want to?
You go first.
Shall I start?
Yes.
We'll go in numerical order. Look at this. Look at these. 380 comes from Mary Smith. Hello to you, Mary. And she says, here is my entry for this week. A necklace ready for my holiday. Blue marcasite, ooh, there's a gemstone we don't see every day, with grey coloured quartz and gold coloured spacer beads, all from Jewellery Maker. Have a great day in the studio, and warning, I'll be back soon for another course. Lol. No warning needed, Mary. We're looking forward to it. That's Mary Smith and your number 380.
381, amazing pearl piece here, and this is from Kay in West Yorkshire. And Kay says, hi everyone, here is my entry for this week. It's a necklace, bracelet and earring set. I've used freshwater culture pearls with garnet faceted rondelles with 925 sterling silver findings. I hope you like them, and maybe they'll make it to the wall. Everything is of course from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all fellow waffers and me. And that's from Kay in West Yorkshire, number 381.
Absolutely stunning. Love it. With the pearls that we've had earlier on. Look at this for a piece. Fantastic. 379. I'm loving it. And this is from, I hope I pronounce your name right.
Inca.
Say it again.
Inca.
Inca.
Yeah.
Inca.
Yeah.
Anka in Denmark. Hello to you. And she says, so just going to show as well, we are global. Here's my first ever entry to the Wall of Fame. I've been admiring all the great pieces coming from your guest designers, and they're really awesome. Nevertheless, I would love the opportunity to win the prize, and buy lots more gemstones. So I will have a go and dare to show my own piece. Well, we're ever so glad you did, Inca, in Denmark. Stunning. Love that piece.
It's very dramatic.
Isn't it? I would wear that 100%.
How many hours has this taken? Number 385, and this is from Yvonne Balfour. And Yvonne says, hi all, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame, made from magenta agate with rose quartz drop, bought from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to everyone, loving the show. And that's love you all from Yvonne. That is incredible.
I bet that lay is so beautiful. Yeah,
that's absolutely incredible.
378. Look at this for a wonderful design. It comes from Michaela in Cornwall. Hello to you. And she says, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. A tanzanite beryl bracelet. I love the way it came out. With the outer beryl is from a white beryl strand, but there's a few different tones in it. Good luck to all the draw, in the draw, sorry, and that's Michaela down in Cornwall. I love that too. Beryl and tanzanite next to each other, amazing.
Beautiful. My next one is number 384, and this is from Sally in South Yorkshire. And Sally says, hi everyone, here is my entry for this week. It's a druzy necklace and bracelet. Hope you like them. Good luck to everyone who enters this week. And that's from Sally in South Yorkshire.
Certainly do, Sally. Love it. 377, look at this, some amazing wirework sculpting going on here. Comes from Suki. Hello to you, Suki. And she says, hi all at JM, loving the show. Just seen Alison's hats, and they're gorgeous. I needed a hat for a friend's wedding and found inspiration in Alison's booties to make this quick hat. Took me a couple of hours, nowhere near as neat as Alison's, but I hope to get better. Glued to the show every weekend and evenings, and that's Suki. We know what, Suki? I think that's pretty amazing. Yeah, so well done. 377.
Look at this, isn't that beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
Number 383. And this is from Michaela in Oxfordshire, my neck of the woods. And Michaela says, hi all at Jewellery Maker, here is this week's entry. I made this for a colleague at work who's getting married on the 4th of June. This was my first attempt at anything like this, and I was really pleased with the way it turned out. Everything is from Jewellery Maker. Keep up the great demos, and that's from Michaela in Oxfordshire.
Amazing.
I love the way that's photographed as well.
Look at those little doves as well.
Gorgeous,
gorgeous. 376. My last one, but no means least, comes from Irene at Topping in County Armagh. She says, orange shell, black agate nuggets and rose gold necklace. Love to all at Jewellery Maker. Just love watching the show. Yeah, we love your pieces of jewellery as well, Irene. Absolutely incredible. Well done. Stay where you are on those phone lines.
Okay, last piece today is number...
I don't know where that came from. Absolutely love it. Well done.
382. This is from Jean, and Jean says, hi all, this is my entry for this week. It's the first time I've ever entered. I made this bracelet after watching the wonderful Alison Tarry a couple of weeks ago. I think her designs are amazing. The bracelet is made from silver-plated wire with black agate beads, all from Jewellery Maker, and that's from Jean Miller.
Can I just ask, Jean?
I know.
That cannot be your first piece.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Amazing! I tell you what,
well done.
My darling, you are exceptionally talented in wire working because that's incredible. Well done, absolutely incredible. I can't. Please keep those entries. Everybody, keep the entries coming into the Wall of Fame because we do love to see it. It's been an incredible show. Now, just to do a quick recap for those of you throughout the course of the morning, we've brought you a very surprising manager special deal. Not surprising that they've given it to us, but 750 quantity for quality of cultured pearls like this, guaranteed at under 20. We have literally the last couple of hundred left in the studios now, so get it whilst you can. If there's anything left, what we'll do is recap it on the mid-show, so that's make sure you do check out those baskets. We also brought Mark's Wirework DVD launch, so this was launched today. If it's in those baskets, make sure you do check out. But the pearls, like I said earlier on, we've got a triple figure quantity, but there was 750, and we've sold quantity like that within minutes previously before. We were talking about the fact that these from a distance you would think shell pearls, they're that perfect, wouldn't you?
No, they're beautiful. And that small size. We don't get that size very often. So it's really
no,
nice to
absolutely. And we had lots and lots and lots of messages coming into the studio about sort of price comparisons and pieces of jewellery that our jewellery makers have made and then gone on to get valued, and or maybe people, the recipients of the pearls have gone on to get valued, and we're talking hundreds of pounds. So it's not just us that talks about it, Mark.
No, I know. No, it's beautiful.
Incredible.
Really nice, amazing deal.
Like I said, this is a recap. £7.50 a strand for genuine cultured pearls.
No, it's incredible. I think I'll be buying it solely for that smaller size.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you...
And then you've embellished the little petals on a veil on a wedding dress or something like that.
How beautiful is this? I mean, look at them sort of intertwined against one another. Genuine pearls for £7.50 each. Incredible. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Now, again, can we talk to you, Mark, about your DVD? We launched it today. We've been speaking about it for weeks. It's your 14th DVD, but probably the one which has had the
Yes.
The biggest
This is my baby.
demand.
I think, this one. Yes, it has actually. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, the biggest demand, but also the most excitement, I think, is fair to
I've
say.
been really excited about this one. No, we did it. We filmed it about 2 months ago, but we put it back. The launch because of the birthday week. We didn't want it to be lost in the birthday week. So no, I was really pleased that we were able to launch it on Bank Holiday Monday of all days.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really
and by the way,
pleased,
members of staff have been trying to get hold of this ahead of the launch, and we were absolutely told no, you've got to tune in on Bank Holiday Monday.
Yes,
Kim has just said to me, I think this is going to be a sellout, Mark. A sellout because the full quantity has been allocated.
Really?
It's looking like it is going to be a sellout. You've got the different styles of your wire macrame. It's something that you've been doing for quite a long time, but only just actually done the DVD.
I didn't realise that I've never done a sole DVD on this subject. So no, it's really good. And I think there'll be more, without a doubt.
Oh well, let's hope so. Get this home though. Now's the time to be reacting because we've still got 100 in baskets. Still got 100 in baskets, $4.95, and we did order when we obviously launch a DVD like this. We'll order thousands, and we have done. So well done, very very successful launch, Mark, and I know you'll love it as well. You did say one of the pieces, which is the. Did you say 6-wire macrame cabochon?
Yeah, the labradorite one on
which is the labradorite here, and I have to say, not pictured very well.
No.
It's not pictured very well. It does not showing off the quality, in my opinion, but of the piece of jewellery that you can create. That's your favourite ever piece of jewellery?
Piece ever. That's ridiculous, isn't it? All those years, that's my favourite.
In 5 years?
I think it's the stone that does it.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Get it whilst you can. Now, we were talking earlier on that every time that we bring you sort of DVDs, and when we have guest designers on, they always work on this on this board. They're in and they're out, quite literally. They absolutely fly. This is the large macrame board. Again, this is a recap. We've only got 20 left.
Oh gosh.
And you were saying you wanted 10?
That doesn't surprise me. Yes, 10 of them, 10 of each.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's a memory foam board, so you can pin onto it. You can obviously macrame with it. You can kumihimo with it as well. Really, really, really sizable and substantial piece of kit. And again, we launched it about 3 years ago. And it's probably still one of our top, one of our biggest sellers.
It was the product of the year, wasn't it, the first year? I mean, it's way up on the list.
Yeah.
The last two years.
Absolutely. Only 20 left though.
That's amazing.
$9.95. It's going to be a sellout. Like I said, we've been so busy. There isn't a day that goes by where each of our guest designers who are on the show don't use macrame board, and it's not just macrame the technique itself.
Every day I'm using
incredible. Now we have got Mark's competition as well. Mark's competition to announce. Now, talk us through the competition.
So the competition was to do something special with this DVD launch, because I was so excited about it. I've been putting posts, and we've been mentioning on the show that for anyone who likes my Jewellery Maker guest designer page up until the show started this morning, your names will be put into random, and we'd draw a name out to win a piece of jewellery from every one of my DVDs. So there's a lot.
You've got 14 pieces of jewellery
There's actually 17 in now. I've put some extra pieces in from today's as well.
Okay, can we put these out?
Yeah, if you want to. So there's makes from men, there's macrame projects, even, look at this, a triple row
cultured pearl.
Big cultured pearl. That's one of my favourite pieces as well. So that's throwing in.
So somebody is going to win all of these.
All of these pieces. Look at this, lapis. We were talking about lapis this morning. Got a lapis piece. We've got rings from today. I made a special pendant for the DVD today. So we've got a labradorite pendant that I've made with gold. Yeah.
Oh, look.
So I've popped that in as well.
Look at that. Someone's going to win all of these pieces of jewellery.
A piece for the gent.
Yeah.
In the person's life, and then some other bracelets.
The goddess bracelet and everything there as well. Okay, so all you needed to do
was like my page.
Mark's page. And if you haven't done already and you're thinking, oh no, I've missed out on this competition.
I'm going to do a competition every month.
There we go. There's going to be one every month, so it's worthwhile liking now. Mark Smith, basically. Find you on Facebook.
Jewellery Maker guest designer. And the winner of this amount of jewellery is the wonderful, and I've met her at a workshop, AJ Adu. So if you're watching this afternoon, if you could message me on my guest designer page, and we'll personal message each other and get addresses and things, and I'll pop that in the post. But when I get home, I will announce it on my Facebook page anyway. So if you're not watching, well done, well done.
Well done, AJ. I tell you what, you lucky, lucky, lucky person. You've got lots of Mark's jewellery on its way to you. Absolutely incredible. Mark, like I said, always a joy, always a never a chore.
No, it's been good fun.
It's lovely working with my friend. And you're back with me on Thursday.
Me Thursday, movie day.
Movie day.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've got a kit for the first time with an amazing ruby cabochon in. It's beautiful.
Wow. As long as I don't have to dress up, I'm finding dressing up very difficult at the moment. Because really, I only fit in a couple of outfits now. So that's when you're back next, Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'll be back with you tomorrow, so I hope you can tune in. Don't go anywhere, because you have got, I tell you what,
I know. The wonderful, the one and only
Jenny Cleary. I tell you what, I hear her hours before she actually comes into the studio. You're right, Chops. She's looking fabulous. You've got Jenny Cleary up next, which is always a real treat with the lovely Phil. Lots and lots and lots of deals, so do stay tuned. Check out those baskets on those pearls. Make sure you get that DVD whilst you can, because it will be a sellout. We had thousands of them, so probably one of the most successful launches of the year, Mark. Well done. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday, everybody.
I started making jewellery about 4 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to go to a class with her, and I love arts and crafts, so I thought, great, that would be lovely. Went along and we did lots of the basic jewellery, such as learning just to attach a clasp. We did a stretchy bracelet, a Byzantine chainmail bracelet, beady beads, all those sort of things. I found out about Jewellery Maker at the classes that I went to. The lady there was very good. She gave us a lot of her suppliers that she used, and she also mentioned Jewellery Maker. So I started watching that and got hooked, and just every day it's on in my home. If I'm doing anything at all, it's always on in the background. I love the Jewellery Maker channel because it's a one-stop shop. You can get virtually anything you need from there. It's good quality products. I think the most important thing would be to say, don't be put off by Carol singing. Just turn the sound down slightly.
When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today. There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Hello, hello, and welcome. Well, obviously there's a little bit of a pause there because when Al's there and when Mark's there, we're like this. And then I realised I have my microphone on. It's amazing to have your company here today. I'm with you from 1 until 5. And it's Bank Holiday Monday. What are you doing? Are you snuggled up inside watching movies and Jewellery Maker all day? Kids are watching movies. You've got us on the old pad-eye. What are you doing? Let us know. We want to know. DeBruge and I have both had sneaky tattoos. Both of us just had a reveal. I forgot to show Mark. We got loads of gossip for you that we're not supposed to tell you, but I've got a big mouth, so I probably will. So watch the show all day, and I might slip something out accidentally. Now, I've got the most amazing kit for you today. We are talking about sheet metal. We've got fabulous inspiration from DeBruge, as always. I've got everything, of course, is under £20 all day long. So you know that if you've already got a basket open, load up as much as you can for under £20 a day. Everything that you buy will come with a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So it's a great day to shop. It's bank holiday. Kick back, relax. I think the sun's sort of peeking out a little bit, isn't it? But come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. Let's kick off the show, shall we? I'm going to give to you some wire. Let's do the 0.8 are we going to do first, I think. I'm joined by Philippe today. Who's in my ear now? And I've got lovely Adam, who looks like the ordinary boys. Now, do you get that all the time, Adam? He looks like Preston. Now, I've got for you 3 reels of wire in 0.8. 0.8 is such a versatile wire gauge because it will make rings. You can twist it together. You can use it as your backbone wire to then go with perhaps a 0.4 or a 0.25 really if you wanted to, or a 0.6, and you can then do like a figure of 8 weave with this. There's loads you can do. You can make findings with 0.8. It's nice and structured and sturdy. You can also make jump rings with 0.8 as well. It's a great wire to start wiring with because it's really easy to manipulate. It's quite malleable. I've got the 3 different colours for you. I've got the silver, which is our most popular colour. I have got the gold and I've got the antique bronze. Now, what's important to tell you about this is that it's all e-coated. So if you're going to make jewellery and you're going to sell it and you think, oh, you know what, some people are allergic, aren't they? My sister's allergic to silver and gold, to anything that's not silver and gold, to the point where she had her ears pierced and her whole ear literally swallowed up the earrings. She looked like it looked like she was being eaten by her own ear. And I was like, gross. It was weird. It was weird. It was gross. My sister Alex. Now this has got an e-coating on it, and even my sister Alex, who is really, really, really sensitive, can wear this. Now an e-coating will protect your wire's colour. It will also make it hypoallergenic for your findings. But also if you want to oxidise something, it's so strong that it can't be oxidised. You'd have to scratch off all the e-coating. That's how strong it is. £14.85 BGC 73, but that's not your price today. As well, you knew we were going to take it down. We're going to start off with a bang. That's not under £20, well it is, but it's also under £10, £6.95. Get yours quick. Do it on the website, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Do it on the phone, 0800 644 655. Do it on the app. Whatever you do, just do it. £6.95. Loads of you there. A great big happy Bank Holiday Monday to each and every one of you gorgeous people. Rachel from Yorkshire, hello to you. Alex in Argyll and Bute. Philippa, is that how you say it? Deborah from Pennsylvania, where pencils are made, everybody. I made a really bad comment to my friend yesterday. We all were having dinner together. One of my neighbours, and he said, they were talking about where he's from and stuff, and he said he was Bayesian. And I said to him, I didn't know you're from Beijing, except that's not what Bayesian means. That means when you come from Barbados. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Never knew. They were all laughing at me for about 4 hours because I thought he was from, because I said, what, you're from Beijing? They're like, no. No, if you're Bayesian, you're from Barbados. And I was like, who knew? Who knew? It's not Barbadian. No, only like we would say that. But if you're from Barbados, you're Bayesian. Never knew. Never knew. What have you said that's got yourself made yourself look stupid? I mean, I can tell you a million different things. I'm no geographer. No. BGC73, loads of you there. It's great to have your company. Kathy, Andrea, Anita, Myra, Shona, Pamela, Patricia, Lynn, Lisa from Monmouthshire. It's a lovely part of the world. Camilla, you've got yours. So's Rachel. So Sarah from Tipperary. It's a long way to go, Wesley, to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Ruby, you've got yours. Lynn in Conway, you've got yours. Chris, you've got yours. Claire, Hazel, you've got yours. Lynn in Belfast, you have yours. £6.95. There's loads and loads and loads of you. Did I do the accent? Right, so now I'm going to give to you. Should we do the other wire? Go on with you. 0.25, brilliant. If you've got the skinny gizmo coiler, because you make almost like do French wire. If you do French wire, you can put it round, tiny skinny one, and then you put wire inside it. It looks ace. I love it. A 0.25, of course, is a great weaving wire. It's our skinniest wire, isn't it? So it's great for going through the gems of distinction. Great for tiara twisting. Same colour, same rules applied, but a different gauge, £5.95. We are buzzing busy already today, jewellery makers. We've got a fabulous crew. We've got the amazing De Bruges. So much is going to happen today at £5.95. De Bruges has been wound up like a clockwork mouse today as well. We've been...
That's what they do.
Shall we get her to show us her tats? I don't think she will, though, will you? Well, you won't.
You'll have to see my stomach as well. That's
no,
not
we
pretty.
won't. You can show it. It's a great tat. I made De Bruges have 2 magpies because I told her that one magpie is bad luck. So she came up to me and went, I did it. I had to have 2. So I won't go anywhere near you if you have 1 magpie on you at any time. You know how superstitious I am.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I'm
now safe.
What day did you have yours done?
Thursday.
When did I have mine done? Saturday. We both had them done like similar times. Didn't even contact each other to tell each other. It was a thing. £5.95. Wes, you've got loads of tats, haven't you?
I've only got 2.
Oh, he's only got 2 small ones. Where are they? That one on your arm.
Yeah, and I've got...
That's his PIN number because he forgets it. And then he's got a little gem.
Baby ones.
He's got a little gemstone on his foot. I love that. That's what you have to have when you start working for TGGC. Everyone has to have that tattooed on them, otherwise they're not allowed in through the door. £5.95 MXG C03. Adam's had his cut off, he said. He hasn't really. Denise over Leicestershire's got 2. Vanda, collector in Essex. Valerie, Ruby, Andrea, Christine of Glamorgan. You've got yours. Lynn of Belfast, you have this one too. Nikki, you've got yours. Sandaline in Lincolnshire, that's a gorgeous name. Sheridan, you've got yours. Claire, you've got yours. £5.95. Everybody's going cray for this price. Look at the colours. Gold, silver, antique, bronze. And with this gauge, there is a lot you can do. Think about those finer gemstones that you want to put your wire through, but you can't. Think about doing macrame with this as well. Hang on a minute, didn't you all buy Mark's Wirework Macrame DVD today? Grab this deal, because you'll need as much wire as possible. £5.95 is all you are paying. Should we do some carnelian? Oh, now that's in our head all day, isn't it? Makes me feel a bit funny, that song. Not sure why. Have a look. I love this colour. I absolutely love this colour because this isn't like bright, bold carnelian. This is soft apricots, and I think it's so summery. Have a look at these colours. Oh, this is so pretty. This is very wedding. Like if you're a guest at a wedding, this is the colour that you might want to wear. I might wear this to Amelia and Leah's wedding. We're all very excited about that. There's going to be. I'm working the day after Amelia. Amelia is our floor manager, and Leah is one of our directors here. And I think there's going to be so many stories to tell you, so you make sure you stay tuned the day after, on the 12th, because I'll be there. Might have lost my voice, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you everything. Might film it. Have a look.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'm going to film snippets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they know? Have they decided to sign like a
They don't need to know.
or-
They don't need
no.
to know. It's just my own personal footage.
Yeah.
Apricots, beautiful apricots, genuine carnelian. You are not shopping on any other shopping channel. You are shopping on Jewellery Maker, where we're talking to you about genuine gemstones for that price tag. Not glass, not plastic. Genuine gemstones for £4.95. I challenge you to go into your local beadery and get a strand of genuine carnelian. Look at these beautiful summer colours. I absolutely love them. They're going to go really well with soft powder blues. I love that. That's gorgeous, that blue lace agate. Can I show you something that Anne has made with this strand? And broken up the colours, actually. You can see there's a bit of colour graduating going on here. Let me just get this right. Is that some... Yeah, oh, it's... So you've got the gorgeous beads in... And I've got those beads for you a little bit later. Gorgeous. Kirsty says, OMG, OMG, OMG. I love these. I love them too. They're so pretty, aren't they? They're really feminine. And I think anyone can wear this kind of orange, because I look at, like my friend Belinda, it's her very favourite colour, and she looks amazing in it because she's really dark. She's got great skin tone. I look at orange and I go, wow, peach, yes, please. I love it. I just think there's something about this peach colour. Everybody can wear that tone, and it's so juicy. So, I mean, you can wear oranges because you look amazing in them. You've got that skin tone like my friend Belinda de Bruges. But this kind of strand is something we can all wear, isn't it? Any skin tone.
It's a gentle sort of colour. It's not too harsh and abrasive. So yeah, it's a really comfortable way to get into that colour. And it works amazing. I love putting it with really intense purple. So the amethyst.
In a smaller form or the same size?
Or same size, any. Mix it with an intense amethyst and it just works. Looks fantastic because they're complementary colours.
They are, aren't they? Yeah, and I didn't think of that. I was thinking soft, powdery colours, but you're right. And actually, let's try a little bit of...
Oh, that'd be nice.
Let's try a little bit of these. A little bit of black. Oh. I've got a bracelet made out of this strand on right now. I'm going to give you that later. You need it. You know you need it. Another message coming in. Make sure you message us today, because otherwise I'll feel really unloved. Corin in my Shire. Hello, Corin. Hi, Jenny and Deb. I had my first tattoo at 57. My granddaughter was training to be a tattoo artist. I had a frangipani. I like that. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Frangipani flower in shocking pink. Picture on our Facebook page, please, Corin. Need to see that. Love that your granddaughter did that, and it means something because your granddaughter did it.
Yeah.
I think that's lovely. My son had a meltdown when he discovered that I'd had a tattoo. He's only just all right about it now.
Well, I warned Jake that I was going, so he had like time to think about it and let it settle in the head before he actually saw it.
Max thinks he's the king in our house. He says he's the man of the house, and he tries to keep order of me and my daughter Mia, and he gets very stressed about it all. He's 11. Well, he's going to be 11 in a couple of weeks. He's like, why would you do it? Age 36. Why? I was like, it's all right because it's at the back of my neck and no one can see it. £4.95. I don't particularly, I've never even seen my own tattoo. So it could be anything, couldn't it? £4.95, YMP 092, 250 carats of carnelian. These faceted rounds are 10mm. I would like to see these with knotting in between. I mean, a 10mm round, there's so much you can do, pretty much any of the techniques. It's a great one to start if you're just starting macrame because it's nice and large, not fiddly. Now, I am going to give to you, before we go to De Bruges. Wind yourself up, De Bruges.
Okay.
I'm coming over in a minute. She's winding herself up. Like on Shitty Bang Bang. What can you see? Remember that?
I love that.
Now, I love that song. That's who you are right now.
Okay. I'll get busy.
You get busy. I am going to give to you two things that are very popular, combined together. They're back in stock. Get yourselves on the phone lines quickly. If you've been grabbing any of our mounted pieces, you know, the bits where you get the mount and you get the gemstone separately, then you need this tool to make your life a little bit easier. Let's see what I've got. Has anyone got a ring on right now that I can show you? Have you got a ring on, De Bruges? Any ring? Oh, you did this for me last time, didn't you?
Can I get it off? No.
No? It's a hot day to be. You've
it's
swollen
really
up.
Warm.
You've swollen up. I will find something. I'll find something, I will.
Done it.
She's done it. Everything's fine. Thank you, my darling.
Relax.
Oh, that's not. Oh, De Bruges, is that bespoke?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Feel pressure now. Right, so if you want to keep hold of an earring or a ring really securely and be able to work around it, this is what you do. So you've got your mount. And you pop it. Is it no, it's not a mount. It's called a clamp. Pop that in there. Squeeze it with your hands. Okay. Now get the wedge. And put the wedge in here. Push it right in like that. Okay. Now you can work around. If you want to, you can clamp that onto the desk and then work around it. So you've got, and it's securely in there. Okay. Right, I'm going to give De Bruges her ring back now because I feel like you know how clumsy I am. Yeah, I'm scared. It's a gorgeous ring. There you go, my darling. And also you've got the rubber bench block. If you are doing lots of hammering. If you would, the rubber bench block is brilliant for work hardening because it's got that give in it because it's rubber instead of the steel. It's a great work hardener to bruise. Is that correct?
Yeah, because you're not going to mark whatever it is you're actually hitting on to. So if I've got some of the sheet that's in the kit, I can put it on there and harden it up just by tapping it. I'm not going to get marks showing. There's
no imprint
There's
there.
not the same resistance that you've got with the steel block.
Perfect. It's because you've got that boing.
Yeah.
Have a little look at this now, will you? £4.95. You know, you're getting to very practical items for crafting in general, actually, not just jewellery making, I reckon. For the price tag, that's less than what you'd go through a drive-through and spend, isn't it? And I don't want to go through those drive-throughs. I don't. They make me feel dirty inside. No. £4.95. HTG, they do. They smell so good. They smell so good, and then you devour it and you feel bad. HTG C38 wonderful tools, including your rubber block, which is 4x4, and you've got your clamp as well. Look at you all. It's great to see David and Sue from Cambridgeshire, which is a beautiful part of the world. Cass, Michaela, Julie, collector in Kent, Ali of the Isle of Man, collector in Greater London Town, Zoe in Beds, still Zoe, collector in Dorset, Jeanette, Sandra, Karen. Never gets old for you, that Zoe, does it? Every time Zoe comes on, I go, Zoe's in Beds. Still. Christine, Teresa, Tina, a psychic tarot reader from Hampshire. Do a card for me, will you, teen? Susan in Herefordshire, you've got yours. I love stuff like that. Apologies to anybody who doesn't like that. Ruth in the Scottish Borders, you've got yours. A collector in Kent, you've got yours. It's wonderful to have all of your gorgeous names on my screen on this Bank Holiday Monday. Well, I watched a great film last night, Good Will Hunting. I forgot how much I loved that.
Oh, I've not seen that for years.
Oh, I know, and it was on last night. I loved it. £4.95. Robin Williams. Oh, I wanted to kiss his little face. £4.95. Should we go to De Bruges? Is she wound up? Have we shaken her like a bottle of lemonade ready for the top to come off? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to unscrew your lid. Let's go over to the mint. I love that experiment. I do it all the time with Max.
What experiment?
Where you put the mint in the cola and it goes. No, Max challenged me to put the mint in my mouth and sip the cola.
Did that make your head just explode?
It just came out my nose. And I felt like, you know when you jump into a swimming pool and you accidentally breathe the water up and you're like that. Wah! I felt like that for about 24 hours, I think. Don't do it. It's a stupid thing to do. And I shouldn't have done it in front of my son because it was like, watch what Mum is going to do. It's a stupid thing to do. But both my kids are really sensible because they look at me and go, I'm not going to do that because you look so stupid. Come across and have a look at the Bruges Gorgeous Jewellery, and then I'm going to give you the kit that goes with it. I absolutely love. In fact, you've done two really different things. You've done something that's very simple and minimalist, and then you've done something that is all out there, your show-off piece. And I think that's great because it shows you the diversity of this kind of kit, doesn't it? Yeah,
you can decide what you want to do with it because it's really versatile.
So pretty.
I just thought it's the perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. Which porridge is it that's just right?
It was Baby Bear's porridge. Just right. Yeah. It's Baby Bear's porridge.
It's Baby Bear's porridge.
It is. And then we've got this all-out, woohoo, Daddy Bear's porridge. And this is the sort of thing that you put on your, we're so weird. This is the sort of thing that you would put on your stand to draw in the customers and for them to go, wow, this woman, this designer is incredible. I love her design. You know, and to actually give you a more, whether you're going to sell it or whether you're always going to use it as a display piece, I think this kind of thing allows your customer or your clients to come in and see what you're capable of design-wise. I think those kinds of things are important. You have the everyday pieces that people can go, you know what, I want to take away a little piece of that designer. Maybe I haven't got the confidence to wear that yet, but these are those kinds of pieces, and they're important, I think, Deb. Well,
I was thinking it's like a special occasion piece, that one, but then it's a shame because you put these special occasion pieces away, and it'd be nice to wear just a little bit of it, sort of the rest of the time.
Yes.
So if you're going out for
you could detach some of
it. You could, you could. You could just whip the heart off and put it on a long chain.
That would be nice,
That would work.
That's a good idea. That's because then it's not just in your... Yeah, because you're right. It says shame to put things... Nobody puts baby in the corner. You know, that kind of thing. Have a look gorgeous earrings. Why, you know, they're all like, what are you talking about today for me? Sorry. It's because it's Bank Holiday Monday. I feel it a little bit like it's a special.
Yeah.
It's a bit special, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I love
It's a long
these
weekend.
earrings. It's a long weekend. Woo!
Yay.
Not for us because we're at work,
No,
but I don't mind.
Doesn't count.
I don't mind, do I? There's a cricket tournament going on in my house right now.
Is
I got a
there?
phone call a minute ago
Lucky
from Simon
escape,
saying,
then.
why have you not got any cricket stumps? It's like, I'm at work right
Oh.
now, I can't deal with this cricket stump thing.
We've got hundreds.
I thought I had some. I don't know. It's that kind of day. Apparently I should have fold-away cricket stumps somewhere. I was like,
Fold
sorry,
away
I can't help
crickets?
you.
I didn't even know they could.
Anyway, do you know what? Even your kit's going under £20. Everything I've given you
I
today,
can't believe it.
going under £20. Everything the gorgeous Xena Ballerina is giving you later is going under £20. Everything that Al gave you is going under £20. Despite the fact, my dear hearts and darlings, that you have got pink blooming opal in this. This is lush.
Some really nice big pieces as well.
This will go really nicely with the carnelian and the
Yeah,
blue
it
agate, the
would,
blue lace
yeah.
agate, won't it? Look at that colour. That is the epitome of femininity in the summer. I love it. I'm thinking picnic baskets and pink champagne right now.
Yum.
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Some raspberries, yes, Philip. Philip loves a raspberry. Now,
I do too.
I love a raspberry. I'll take
Yes.
a raspberry over a strawberry any day.
Yes, yes,
Any
yes.
day of the week.
Unless it's a strawberry that you've picked out of the field yourself.
Yeah. I'm growing strawberries in my garden right now.
Are you?
Yeah, next to the lavender. Have a look at these. You can eat lavender. You can.
Yeah.
Look at that together. Beautiful Zambian amethyst. You're going cray for the kit. I love this. Love the combination. In fact, Deb Bruges was saying about earlier, putting the... I'm just going to grab the strand of carnelian because I know it was a really tiny price tag. So I think you should get it because I think it goes with a lot of these colours.
Yeah.
I'm not going, oh, look, you should get something really expensive. I'm not. I just think you should grab this because it's a great extra.
It would work really nicely and with the copper because you've got those copper tones in there. And yeah, just
I think
with
that's a
the
beautiful
amethyst.
combination.
It's lovely.
So this is the carnelian, which is just $4.90. Was it $4.95 or am I making that up? It was $4.95. And they're fussed. I just think it's a really lovely combination. That doesn't come with the kit, but I do think it's a great addition. That was just there for food for thought for you, gems for thought. It's not all you get for under £20. No, no, no. No, no, no. Do you remember that song? You don't love me, yes I know.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a day. Have a look. It's that kind of a day, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Bare copper wire. Love the colour of this. So it's complete and utter copper all the way through, all the way inside and outside. I blooming love it. Very versatile. It oxidises like you wouldn't believe. Looks incredible when you oxidise it. Looks great when you shine it and buff it up, like when they put C-3PO in an oil bath and he comes out and he's all really shiny.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of, is it? You know, I love that. I always think, wow, he's so clean.
Yeah, it'd just be nice, wouldn't it? Oil the joints.
I wish I came out looking like that when I had an oil bath. I don't have an oil bath because it would burn. Now have a look at this. You've also got a massive 0.6 millimetre thickness square of copper. 6 inches by 6 inches. Love it. I love it. Even if you're... Did you get the etching tool?
No.
I am obsessed with that. I actually just thought this would look nice outside my house with my house number on it.
Oh,
You could do some etching on it. That would look nice.
You could patina it as well and then buff it back.
Yes. Oh, have you got a bit of liver sulphur?
Yeah.
It's worth it, isn't it?
It would be, yeah.
Now, the price tag I'm not happy with, though, De Bruges, because you know something, Gil?
That's not going to work, is it?
It's not going to work for us because it's under £20 a day. It's not working for anyone, that price tag, Philip. Take it down, Philip. Philip's going to take it down. He's going to go lower than he was supposed to go, actually. You reb. He's a complete reb. DRGC85 is your item at £18.95. He was supposed to go to £19.99, but we don't do anything for £99, so he said, you know what, blow it, I'll do it for £18.95. He didn't say it like that, though. £18.95, DRGC85 is your item code. Loads of you there. I love it. Jackie from Gloucestershire. Anita, you've got yours. Collector in Suffolk. Teresa. Mal, Jackie, Rabina. Laura, collector in Yorkshire. Greater London. Claire, Leslie, you've got yours. Mandy, you've got yours from my neck of the woods, Hearts. Philippa in Brizzo, you've got yours. Tatiana in Greater London, you've got yours already. Lay in Cardiff. Patricia. I've got Tina, the Sidekick Tarot lady. I'm excited about Tina. I am. Now, £18.95. DRG C85 De Bruges. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you the gauge of the wire. Did somebody tell me off for that? I bet they did. It's 0.4 and 0.8, and you get 10 metres of each. I'm so sorry. I was too excited about patinaing and all sorts of other stuff. I love the smell of copper as well.
I do.
Because it smells like money. The kind of money I have, coppers.
Bit loose change.
Really, it should be paper smells like money.
Paper smells nice as well, though.
Yeah, it does
I do
smell
like
nice.
sniffing
I love
things.
freshly pressed paper. I mean, I'm a real sniffer of things. Even
Do
if
you
I
get
think
a catalogue through
don't
and
pick up
open it up and
yes, I do that.
put your nose in?
Flip-flops. Brand new flip-flops are my favourite thing to sniff.
Oh no, a freshly printed book.
Oh yeah.
Magazine.
I do it all the time. Or you pick up, like I pick up my son's shoes. I know I don't want to smell them, but I have to. I have to do it to Bruges.
No, never.
Am I a weird lady? Yes, of course I am.
I wouldn't sniff shoes.
I've sniffed worse. Let's have a look. What are you going to make for us, my darling angel?
I was going to show you the little pendant.
Because with the little pendant, you've actually sort of made similar designs on here, haven't you? So you can incorporate this into a larger piece.
You can just if you draw the shape up for the heart, and then it's exactly the same process. So we can.
Where does one start with this, my darling?
Okay, I used the centre of a sellotape reel
or sticky back plastic.
Yes.
Other bonding materials are available, such as
tape.
blue tack and
Bostik.
stick. But yeah, that was full. There we go. We're good.
There we go. Sorry.
We're good.
Anyway, I don't even know if
I never knew what sticky back plastic was on Blue Peter, like for years, till I was like well older, and I was like, oh, that's what they mean. I was thinking, Mum, why have you never got this sticky back plastic that everyone else's parents have got?
Yeah, everybody's using it.
And we haven't even got any Tupperware, Mother.
Other food containers are available.
Oh, they are indeed, yes.
Right, so we've drawn around the outside. You can, whatever size anyway, a cotton reel or something like that would work as well.
Anything that's cylindrical.
Yep. So that gives you the rough guide then for your pendant. And I'm working into the corner because what I've done is actually put one of my petals up into the corner outside of the circle.
Righto.
And that then will be where we hang the pendant.
Let's just show you that.
Yeah, so that's the one up the top there, and then this is the circle added on. Right. So if you just take a pen, this isn't a permanent marker, it's a water-based one.
Is it beginning with SH? I thought they were permanent. Oh no, it's an ST one.
ST. It is an overhead pen marker. So you know, like those acetate things.
A projector?
Yeah, like an overhead projector.
I remember those.
Ancient, aren't they? Ancient.
I loved and the teacher could never get it straight.
No,
it always had a wonk on. You'd be like that.
Yeah, hang on a minute. And then they try and straighten it up and put it the wrong way.
Yeah.
It would be even worse. Those were the days, eh? Before all this technology.
I know.
Right, so all we're going to do is draw our hydrangea flowers. And they're 4 petals.
What colour are hydrangeas?
They're blue, pink.
Depends
on the soil type, I think, as to whether you get a pink one or a blue one. So it depends on the pH balance of the soil, which is clever, isn't it? But I don't know which one gives you pink and which one gives you blue. Like
it's technical, all this gardening stuff.
It is, yeah. You want to avoid it.
I like it. I'm quite interested in it.
Makes your back ache.
Apparently, I've got a hydrangea on my dress somewhere. That's pansies. I'm covered in pansies.
Pansy, lily, orchids.
Oh, I'm very floral. No wonder I got stung by a bee on my way in. I didn't.
There's no hydrangea though. So what we're going to do is just basically fill out the entire shape with flowers. You're trying to find a hydrangea
That's
now,
not
aren't
one
you?
now, is it?
No, no. That's your bottom.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's not a hydrangea anyway.
No, it's more of a great big plant than a...
So, what you need to do, and I've not done it here at all, is leave little gaps between some of your flowers so that you've
Because you're
got
going to cut
space
those
to
gaps
cut out,
out, aren't you?
So we'll leave one here somewhere.
You forgot about that because you were too
I
busy.
know, I was too busy looking at your dress.
You were.
Getting distracted. So we've drawn them in, and if you're doing the heart, just what I did was actually draw a stripe of flowers going across it, so I left a plain section on there as well.
Uh-huh.
So once you've got your shape drawn out, what I did was take the shears.
I love these shears. We've got them in stock,
fab.
Philippe. Have a look on our website, my darlings. We've got a few, I think, like 1 or 2 maybe. JewelleryMaker.com.
And just cut out roughly around the shape.
So you roughly at first and then go round it.
Because then what we're going to do is use the saw.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to end up totally covered in black ink now. But
Is that happy?
yeah, that's fine. So what we're going to do is cut out the holes in between the flowers.
Right.
Okay, so you've got your saw frame, and I've taken out a blade that is, I think it was a 2. No, it wasn't. It was heavy. Yeah, a 2.
A number
So-
2 on the blades with your saw. And again, check out our website for that.
Yeah. So if it's the higher the number, the finer the blade.
Right. Okay.
So that's, if you want to get a really fine shape cut out, it's usually easier to use a finer blade because you've got more teeth to the inch. So if you feel which way round the teeth are running, you want them to be facing towards you.
Yeah, they need to be on the outside because that's what's
and
biting
on the outside
down.
at the top.
And don't be frightened of this tool. It's something that's
No.
used very widely by crafters. And in fact, we have them at the yard because it's easier to open the hay bales with a saw than a pair of scissors.
Oh!
Because you can't get the scissors underneath the baling twine. So I've got one of these now and just stand there and saw it until it goes poof. Like, "Wah."
That's quite good.
Yeah, hey, there's always a use for one of these saws.
I think they're brilliant. I love it. I love sawing metal. I've got an old water tank sitting in the garden ready to be attacked by a saw.
Be careful.
But
Is it rusty?
No, it's copper.
Oh, why are you going to
So,
attack it with a saw?
I'm going to turn it into a sculpture or something.
Fair play.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put a hole through my my pendant.
Have we got this, Phil, the hole puncture? Have we? No, we haven't, says Phil. I just want everybody to just... So we're going to use the hole puncture right now. But I'd like Wesley to show you what Phil's wearing today, everybody, because he's worn that outfit for attention, and I'd like him...
He
oh, yes,
has.
come here, Phil.
Yeah.
I'd like everyone to see your legs as well. So if you could possibly stand up on the chair.
No, I'm not
That,
on the chair.
no, that
Health and
chair's a
safety.
bit...
I love this. Together, you're like a desert, and then I come along and attack you with my floralness. You're a desert with a palm tree.
Palm tree. Maybe use a beach.
A beach? Yes, you
Are
could
you
be
a beach?
I suppose so.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's turn
Have
around.
you- yeah, I was just trying to...
Yeah, we're loving Phil today, everyone. Loving Phil. His mum didn't have any appreciation for his shirt today. She said, "What do you look like, Philip?" I think he looks great. He's keeping us all happy, especially with your
It
green
is,
legs.
it's a very, yeah, I like the green legs.
Are what? I mean, we should all have green legs at least
We
once in
should.
our life.
Yeah.
Can we focus on the green legs? Stay where you are, Philip. Green
rather
legs,
nice green.
everybody. Look at him. You might think that he is the son of Gary Barlow. You might think that. He does look like him, doesn't he? There has been a rumour.
There has.
His mum was
Yeah.
a groupie.
But take that.
I think for quite a lot of bands, his mum was a bit of a groupie. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, stranger things have happened
they
at
have.
sea.
They have.
I'm just going to pop the saw blade through the hole in the sheet and then just pop it into the other end. And to do that, what you need to do is just hold, if I move back, hold the saw against your bench or a table and push into it with your, like, not your ribs, just below
Not
your ribs.
Yeah.
Not your ribs.
Is that how the professionals do it?
That's how we were taught to do it at college.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
To use your body
To use your body
okay.
to apply pressure, because that then shrinks that distance and makes the tension.
Be safe when you're doing it.
Well,
It is a safe thing to do.
yeah,
isn't it?
you just have to not get distracted when you're working with these sorts of tools. So as long as you're in control and
Put
not
the cats outside.
yeah, then you're fine.
Okay.
So we've got the blade going through the shape
Going to make
of the
that
sheet
noise
now,
that makes my teeth go funny or not?
and it shouldn't do if the blade is sharp.
Go on then.
I think. I need to move to my bench peg, which I've attached over here. So I'm just going to rest the pendant on top of the peg in like the V that I've got cut out.
Okay. I
And
would offer some assistance, but I daren't.
no, it's fine. So if you just pop your fingers either side of the blade and hold the sheet nice and steady, and then hold the saw so it's completely upright.
Don't put it to an angle.
Don't put it at an angle, no. Hold it upright, and then
That's
just
really
nice strokes up and down. And
You
then
can wear a thimble if you're scared.
But if you know where your fingers are, you know where the blade is, so you're watching what you're doing.
Yeah, like cutting bread.
Yeah, yeah. It's when you get distracted and start looking in the opposite direction. I'm not very good at cutting bread, so it's not a very good omen, is it? So just always cut away from you. And
I love that noise. Sounds manly.
so we're just cutting into the corner, and then I want to actually turn. So what I'm doing is turning the metal sheet, but keeping the blade moving up and down.
Oh, it's easy.
It's really easy.
Can I have a go?
You can.
Or not?
Yeah, you can.
They're all going, no! No, come on. Because what if you haven't tried it at home? Listen, you know if there's going to be an accident, it's going to happen to me. So if I come out with my fingers, anyone can do this.
Yeah.
If not...
It's a sharp blade. It's a new sharp blade. It's not been used.
Okay.
You have problems
So
when
I do
you start.
this.
Try it. Yeah. So hold it up. That's it. If you move your body so your shoulder is in line with where you're cutting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it.
That's it. Nice, smooth. That's it.
I'm going round.
Yep.
I'm not dead.
No.
Nothing's bleeding. Love it.
Perfect.
And you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
So if you sit yourself down as well, so you're a bit
So
lower.
And you won't... Yeah,
And-
you've got the balance then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's even easier.
What
so you
height
can
should I
see.
have that at if
So-
I'm at home? Should it be sort of shoulder height to me?
Yeah.
Should
So-
I be wearing goggles for safety or not?
You shouldn't really need to, but
Okay.
if I mean, I wear my glasses when I'm at home and doing it at home.
Okay, so
I've got
Up to
like
you.
protection anyway.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing, I mean, there aren't pieces of metal flying off anywhere because all the filings are going down.
down.
When the blade snaps, it's caught in the saw anyway. So that's not flying off anywhere.
Okay, and the blade
So-
snapping, that happens when the blade goes blunt anyway. That's a normal occurrence.
That will happen.
Yeah.
And it could be that if you're trying to turn a corner in
Yeah.
your sawing and you're going at too fast a turn.
It'll get too hot and then go between.
Oh, I don't mean speed-wise. I mean you're not taking like the turn gently enough, or you've not moved up and down enough to create the space around the blade. You can then twist it too
and
far.
it'll ping out. I see
and
what you mean.
it breaks the blade because it's got no room
So nice,
to move.
smooth movement.
So nice and
nice
smooth.
rhythm.
Yep, nice and gentle. Just sit there, don't get distracted, and it's just lovely.
It's actually quite
to do.
relaxing. It's quite
really relaxing.
what's the
you
word called
break,
when something's like meditating, or it's like
I can't say it.
It's
Meditative.
meditative?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I love it. I love
I
doing
can
it.
see how you can get into that.
Yeah. It's nice.
Now I'm going to, while you get on with that, DeBruge,
Okay,
I am going to give
more.
everybody the spinel. Now this spinel strand is the same strand that Nadia made my bracelet out of, and also Debbie Bulford made me a bracelet with this and another one. And you've got one as well. See, this is, and do you know why I love this bracelet? I'm not supposed to wear this, I'm so sorry, but I can't take it off, I love it. I wear it every day, it comes in the bath, in the shower, everywhere with me. I just love it, I think it looks great with other colours. Can we have a look at yours as well, DeBruge? Because you've got...
mine's just plain
yours
with
is plain
a lobster.
spinel with a lobster claw clasp. And you know what, I think it speaks volumes when we have gemstones every single day, you and I, I've been working here for years now, but black spinel is a gemstone I can wear any day of the week. I can wear this out. I can wear it. I'm just going to the supermarket. I just think it's pretty. It's always sparkly. It's only $6.95. Now these make great bracelets. They are fantastic for doing the brick stitch or forgotten the word for it, peyote around a cabochon. They are wonderful if you've got the bead loom. They are sensational for making beady beads out of. They're great for micro macrame. I would say this is one of the must-have, the most essential strands here at Jewellery Maker. It's so sparkly, it sparkles every day. Now I've had this for months and months and months. Like I said, it came in the shower with me today, it came in the bath with me last night, it came in the swimming pool with me when I went to Spain last week. I never take it off. Yeah, and look at the sparkle. It's not coated, it's natural, it's completely natural, so it always gives you that sparkle. Now you can see I've worn this because in the bath and stuff because my finding, obviously the colours come off a little bit, but I don't mind that. I in fact like it. But the spinel keeps on giving, it keeps on sparkling. And I tell you what, you go on holiday and it sparkles. It's beautiful. You know what? There's a very famous crystal shop designer that does jewellery, something like Swivelovolofsky. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Told you, my friend Janice last week when we all went to Spain at the airport bought a Swivelovolofsky bracelet and it was like netting and inside was sparkly gemstone. She paid £100 for it with a magnetic clasp. £100.
Wow.
And you know what, it's really pretty and I love it. And she was so, because she wanted to buy herself something, she wanted to treat herself. She was umming and ahhing, and then she went, you know what, I've saved up for ages for this holiday, I've still got all my money left, I'm going to buy it for myself. But you know what, this would do something like that. If you know the design I'm talking about, this is perfect for that one. LCV X34 is your item code, they're only $6.95. I would definitely multi-buy these, particularly as we've only got 10 left of these now. Most of you are in fact multi-buying, and most of you have multi-bought. Make sure, we've got 9 left, these look like they're going to sell out. I'm going to pop the details of the kit back on your screen, but it is limited, the kit is now limited, so if you want it, you got to act fast. The $6.95 is for the spinel. When that goes, your kit will go up on your screen. Right, sorry to breach my darling.
That's all right.
What you up to?
So I've cut all the way around that shape, covered in black ink, so sorry about that.
But you're happy, like kids in mud.
Oh, it's nice. And you need to wash your hands anyway when you're using copper sheet because the colour from the copper does...
and if you eat something afterwards, it tastes a bit coppery.
It does, not good. So that's how you get the holes in the centre. And then to make the holes in the pendant for the flowers, I've just used the hole punch again. So lined it up and popped a hole of various sizes.
I love this hole punch. Go on our website to see whether we got any in stock. I hope we have.
Yeah, I hope so too. They're really useful.
This.
Useful for your copper sheet, useful for your leather.
Yeah, and loads of different
suede-ette.
mediums.
Yeah.
Loads of different mediums it's great for.
So
the sterling silver that we have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see that?
That'd be I've got some sterling silver sheet at home, and I'm going to make one of these, I think.
So good.
I also want to make a bowl. Make it into a bowl. It'd make a really cute little bowl.
Oh, that's a good idea. I've got a sterling silver heart bowl, and I put like my earrings and my stud earrings in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that'd work.
It does.
You could be able to make it out the sheet.
It's on my dressing table.
I like that.
Yeah, I do. I'm glad. I want to see your silver bowl. It would be nice to look at.
I was going to put flowers around it, cut flowers out like this around the edge of the sheet, and then make it into a little dish.
As well. That'd be lovely. How big will it be?
Yeah. It'll only be a little one because the sheet. How big's the
what will it
silver
be for?
sheet?
Just as an ornament.
Just because I want to make it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm quite.
Could you put sugar
excited.
almonds in it?
You could.
Just Just a suggestion.
You could, yeah.
Because there's not enough sugared almonds in the year 2016.
I haven't had sugared almonds for ages.
My mum used to have them in bowls everywhere.
They're really nice,
Well,
actually.
we've all got like teeth with half missing.
Yeah, they do hurt.
Have you ever seen Bridesmaids where she eats the sugared almonds? That cracks me up every time.
So on the back of your pendant, you'll have little rough bits, and you just need to take those off with one of the needle files that we've got. Actually, I don't like that one, it's flat. I don't like that one.
I don't like it.
It's going to get stroppy.
Get your domed one out then, or your triangle.
No, I need one. Don't say I've left it
Come
at
on,
home.
Veruca Salt. She's having a tantrum here.
I am. You've got to have the right needle file. I like the half round. That's my favourite.
She's left it at home.
No, I found it. Phew! Panic over.
I thought you were going to like go crazy.
Have a bit of a breakdown.
She was about to. I could feel it. I was tense. I was nervous.
So I'm just taking off the sort of burr, the rough edge, using the half round. Yeah.
Oh.
So you could do it with a file, which is a quicker way to do it, or you can use wet and dry paper. Whatever you've got.
Oh, we've got those spongy ones now as
Yeah,
well. They're quite good, aren't they?
Yep. So then all you need to do is cut all the way around the outside with your saw, coming into the
So go through
flowers,
into the gaps.
Into the gaps.
And the actual piece itself on the outside.
So, yep, use your saw and, and work
you're not
all the
a
way
perfect
around.
circle, are you?
No,
Yes.
no. And then you can work in to all the different shapes.
I love that. It's very pretty.
It is really pretty, really delicate. You could make it in the silver and it'd look incredible.
We're about to give to you the needle files on screen. I don't have them on me right now, but they're all the different needle files you need. And they come in a little roll like this, don't they? Is this
yeah, they do.
like this? They come. That's not it. That's not the needle.
No.
There's the blades. They come in a roll and it pins together. They're only £6.95, and they're great for loads of different projects. You get 12 of them, and they're all different. Some of them are domed. They all do a different job, which is why De Bruges was like, "Where's the round one? I need that one in particular." Some of them are a little bit more pointy. Some of them have got sharp edges. Some of them have got softer edges, and they're really great if you're using things like acrylic. If you're using things like your resins, your polymer clay, they're an essential if you're using your sheet metals, whether it's your real silver, your sterling silver, or whether it's your.
I've used them on leather as well, because if you cut leather, quite often you'll get a bit of a
sheet of leather.
A sheet of leather.
Yeah.
So if you cut a shape out, quite often you'll get little fluffy bits on the edge.
Yeah.
So if you put a solution of half PVA, half water, and just brush it onto the edge of your leather, let it dry, and then you can file it.
But fraying.
Yeah, going fluffy. You can file it using these, and it gets a nice clean edge.
Perfect.
So they're really, really useful.
Really good tip. Thank you, De Bruges. She knows her stuff. That's why she's here. Because otherwise it'd just be me, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Now.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes, but not with this sort of thing.
Well, this is, I think it's probably the thought of it is quite scary for a lot of people. And just get stuck in and have a go. So what you need to do is just file off all of your edges on the saw where you've gone up and down. You've got lots of lines going up and down across the metal sheet. Yeah. And what you need to do is smooth those off.
Right.
So because the cuts are up and down this way, if you use your needle file and you come across that way, you actually get rid of them a lot quicker than if you file in the same direction. Yeah. So
that's
just
how you're
go
supposed
around.
to file your nails, isn't it, in one direction?
It is, unless you've got a crystal nail file.
But
one of the fancy ones.
It's a dirty word, that, in the beauty industry, I'm afraid, De Bruges. Yes, yes. We won't touch on that now.
We'll avoid that then.
Yeah, you don't want to get involved in a beauty scrap.
Oh no.
Lipsticks at dawn.
Oh no, I wouldn't be good at that. Wouldn't be good at all.
Beauty scrap!
Scaring me.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so...
I know.
Well, yeah, it'd be all right.
Be fine. It'll be all right.
So on the pendant, what I've got, I don't know if you pick it up on the camera. You can't see it on the overhead.
Etchings.
But yeah, you can see,
see that.
Look
at that. Beautiful sew it is.
So because the actual sheet is a brushed copper, you've got the lines in it. So just to shape, give shapes around the flowers so you can see them, and it's not too obvious. All I wanted to do, I actually used my Dremel with one of the grinding tools and just went round and drew basically onto the sheet. So if you've got anything like a Dremel or anything at home, you can use that.
What about your etcher?
But
your engraving tool, you might be able to use that.
Engraving tool would work.
I love that tool.
For sure.
I wish we had more of them. I'd buy 10 of them.
But if you haven't got either of those, you can use an emery board, and you can then...
You have to cut your emery board up.
I always cut them up.
That's a good idea.
Because then you can use them as little files. And
That's
the other
a really
thing,
great idea.
If you've got any like skewers...
Oh, barbecue skewers. I bet everyone's getting them out today. Save one for your jewellery making.
Save one. If you've got some wet and dry paper and you haven't got the files, needle files, what you can do is glue wet and dry paper onto your skewer, and then you can use that into some of the areas on there. Obviously, you'll need to use it with
one
water.
for your chicken and chorizo,
and one for your jewellery. So you can also then use like your, where is it? Your reamer, and you can just go around, make sure I'm not doing it on that one. Etch with the reamer. So just keep going over the same spot.
You're going in one direction.
I am, just so that I follow exactly the same line.
Okay.
And then come round here and draw the petal in there. So once if I then...
It's quite easy to etch into, actually.
It is, because copper's fairly soft. So what I'll do is... This is actually a silver polish.
Yeah, I remember that from back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
My gran used to have silver ornaments. And Mrs. C, my gran's cleaner, used to have that stuff. And everything used to get... She used to have these things you put salt in.
Smells good.
It was all silver. Can I smell it? Oh, it smells like my childhood. Let me smell it again. I used to follow Mrs. C around.
Did you?
Asking her 20,000 questions.
Why are you doing that? What are you doing with that?
Yeah. And do you know Mrs. C?
So just polish off your pen, and then
look at the colour.
Yeah, it comes up really nicely, and you can just pick out where I've started to etch in.
Yeah.
If I can, there you go.
Yeah.
Where I've begun to etch with.
You would have done that to all of
the
them.
reamer. Yeah, gone round all of the flowers.
And if you want to, you could blacken it with your permanent marker.
Yeah.
And then buff it away, and it'll go into the grooves, won't it?
Well, with the heart one, what I did, I actually held that over my.
You did something sneaky, didn't you? Because I said, you exercised that. What have you done?
Yeah.
She said, no, I didn't do anything. And I said, yeah, you did. What have you done? She said.
I held it over the gas on the cooker. So, because
Does it make a different colour flame when you do that?
It does if the copper's dirty and it's got oil or something on. But no, it stays fairly neutral.
I bet your family are like, what's she doing?
Yeah, what's
don't even ask.
They don't ask anymore. They just go,
what's she doing something?
You're making too much noise.
Yeah, the football's on.
Yeah. So that's all I did with that, and then buffed up some of the patina that had generated itself.
She's a good one, isn't she?
I love copper sheet.
I love copper sheet. I love the colour of it. Like everything's... And it doesn't tarnish.
No.
It's great, isn't it? It oxidises, but you can buff that back. But I think it's nice. So if you would love the kit, the item code is on your screen right now. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I think it's nearly... Is it sold out? It's the bottom of your screen. I think it's nearly sold out. Now, before we go anywhere, I've got to give you the brilliant bangles. These are great. They're fantastic bangles. And what these are is the skeleton structure of your bangle. Now what you... Oh, I said that well, London, didn't I? Bangle. So what you've got here And you can make this into an arm cuff. You could go over the top with your wires. You can do, what's it called when you go in and out? Weaving with these. You've got the smaller ones as well. So you've got too small, too large. You can bake your polymer clay over these. You can also resin with these. You can use your leather with these. You can do loads of beadwork over the top of these. You can use your sheet metal over the top of them. They're just a great thing, but also they're wonderful for displaying things on. You can actually display things like bracelets on them if you were to...
True. Or smaller earrings.
That's right, small earrings you can put around them.
If you've just got like one pearl drop or something, they'd work brilliantly on there.
Well, and they look good, don't they?
They do. They look really smart.
Oh, sorry, it's the 2 large ones. Sorry, I thought you got all 4. Are these easy to open? Yes. Because I saw a celebrity the other day with an arm cuff on, and I thought that hasn't been done for a long time. So yes, you could do that. Don't pan in on my fat arms, they're not my best feature. But they're quite easy to manipulate, actually. That's great. We're going down in price tags. CHG, C12 is your item code if you love them, want them, need them. Then grab them, pop them in your basket. They're just £6.95 today. You can use your debit card or your credit card if you're shopping with us here today. And it's Bank Holiday Monday. What would you be doing if you weren't here, Wesley? Dank pub?
Family having a barbecue.
Family having a barbecue, you're going to meet them afterwards? Yeah, barbie on. Love a barbie. I had an impromptu barbecue. There I was.
Yes.
The other day, 3 lamb steaks on the barbecue, nice and quiet, just me, the kids and Si. Suddenly my neighbour knocks on the door. She had a grandchild, her kids are my age, Max's age as well, but she had one older one too. Literally, so there was 7 of them, they all turned up, literally had a house full, and it went on until the small hours of the morning.
That's nice though, they're better
great.
sometimes.
I had to get everything out of the freezer, I panicked. And then she was making pizzas but gave up halfway through, so brought everything round to my house. £6.95 CHG, C12 is your item code. Are we going to do the small ones, Philippe? We'll do them after the break is what we'll do. Keep your text messages coming because we're loving it today. We've got loads of gossip for you after the break. I'm sure I'm going to tell you something I shouldn't, so keep watching. I'll see you the other side of this.
I think when I look back on it, I think I was brought up as a beader, not a jewellery maker, a beader. Because, you know, we always had my granny's button box and lace box and, you know, you could go through her beads and put them all together, string them, you know. Jewellery Maker is quality, and if you want the quality, that's who you've got to go to. I like your presenters and the certain ones. Yeah, and it's a shame it's so far because I'd like to do loads more courses. But yeah, I will always be buying from Jewellery Maker. I am that sort of person with energy who likes to jump from medium to medium. Depending on what day of the week it is, depending on what I feel like. I find I work differently if I'm sitting in my workroom at the table than I do when I'm sitting with a tray in front of the television. But yeah, no, I would say to new people coming in, if you are looking at genuine gemstones, it's got to be Jewellery Maker. I would say look at the bundles, because I think you do some really good bundles. And press the button quick and buy them. You know, don't wait to think about it, because I think that's one of the big things, is if you wait, it's gone. You can always order, and what I usually do is I'll order, and I'll have other things in the back of my mind that I can add to that order to get your postage money's worth. Yeah. And if I don't like it, I can send it back. But I think that is the way to buy.
When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today. There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. It's fantastic to have your company here today at Jewellery Maker. I love the fact that you're all busy shopping on your bank holiday Monday. I love it. Now, Elle launched 2 gorgeous strands this morning as our manager's mega deal. When we say this is a mega deal, I mean it's a mega deal. It's a big deal what you're about to get. Now, how many sold out this morning? Very popular. 400 of you took these this morning. I'm now giving you our opportunity. So we have the final 200 to give to you. I think these are going to sell out in a heartbeat. I want to show you what I've got. Beautiful. Look how round these are. Beautiful out of an oyster pearls. They are totally natural, completely and utterly natural. Let's first take a look at the big strand, that large strand. So elegant. So you know that I'm mad about pearls. I just blooming love them. You wear a strand of pearls and you wear them with your head held high. They make you feel important. They make you feel classy. They make you feel elegant. And I just love them. It's like that one dress that you've got in your wardrobe that you know no matter where you go, you're going to look and feel good. It makes you look good. These are going to complement your skin, they are going to complement your outfit, and they are going to, I think, be one of the most versatile pieces of jewellery that you can ever wear. You can wear pearls on your wedding day. They're an heirloom that you will then pass down to your daughter or your niece or your nearest and dearest. You can wear pearls with a white shirt and jeans. You can wear pearls with a power suit. You can wear pearls with a ball gown. You can wear pearls with pretty much anything and look stylish. And that's the beauty of pearls. The great beauty of this particular strand is, first of all, you look at this strand and you know that these are genuine pearls. You know these are not supermarket shop bought fake phony pearls. These are 7 by 6 millimeters and they are white and they are natural, so they're not going to lose their colour, and they are ready for you to pearl knot with. They're ready for you to make a suite of jewellery. If you pearl knot with these, they'll obviously you'll get more out of your jewellery in terms of the length. You'll get a bit more length, so then you'll have maybe 4 or 5 left over that you can then make earrings out of, and a ring. You know, or a brooch. You can have one in the centre of a brooch with the black spinel, and then you could have a pair of pearl earrings and the necklace of your pearl knotting. Or, you know what? You're getting the small strand as well. You can use these together. Now, I'm wearing a bracelet that I want to show you that was made by a wonderful jewellery maker, Sarzi in Cheshire. She sent me this for my birthday. And I want to show you how Sarzi has used a very similar strand of pearls and how she's used her smaller pearls. It works so well. So using bead caps of silver either side and then doing very neat, gorgeous wrap loops, and then alternating with peridot. I think it's a great, you know I love my peridot. I think it's a great combination. And then putting them with silver looks wonderful, doesn't it? So that's how Sarzi in Cheshire has done. And they're a very similar size, I'll show you. So if you want to do something like that, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, those pearls are perfect for that. Because sometimes I think you need to visualise it, don't you? So they're very, very, very similar in size to the pearls, do you see? So I have got for you 2 gorgeous strands. Now these are going so low. Now are these in the under £20 day? They sure are. They're just £14.95. You would pay £19.95 for the larger strand any day of the week. They're very, 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 to me, perfect when I'm looking at them in terms of size, when I'm looking at them in terms of rings on the pearls. And you know what? Pearls are always adored and loved. There are loads of you in for this one. You need to check out baskets very, very quickly. Over 400 of these went this morning. I have that was right, wasn't it? Over 400. I have the last 200 to give to you now. The under £20, it said it in my title, sorry. Manager's mega deal. 2 strands of natural out of the oyster white pearls. There are absolutely stacks of you. I believe this will sell out very, very soon, so you need to make sure if you are multi-buying, you are checking out your baskets very, very quickly. Most of you indeed are multi-buying right now. YKG, C45 been our most popular strands of the day so far today here on Bank Holiday Monday. Jane, Joe, you've got 2. Diana, collector in Berkshire. People are all multi-buying. Greater Manchester, Carol, collector in Aberdeenshire. Jeanette, Rosemary, Margaret, Beryl, collector in Cornwall, Norma in Devon, Jane in Essex. I've got Anita, Hilda, Valerie, Janet, Yvonne. I've got Lynn in Conway. I've got another collector in Essex. I've got Hilda in Surrey with 2. There are loads and loads and loads of you stacking up on my phone lines. And if you are just joining a queue, please make sure you stay there because it is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. We are buzzing busy for these 2. Don't miss out on this deal because once it's gone, it's gone. And you know what? It's bank holiday. This is a manager's special deal. It's a fantastic price tag for 2 strands. If you want to, you can sell them on. Nobody's telling you you can't. I'm not going to tell you you can't. You can make a suite of jewellery with these. You can get a great big cabochon and do the peyote stitch around with these gorgeous smaller pearls. You can mix them with the black spinel. Deb, there is nothing we can't do with the pearlers. I mean, they're just so versatile. They're wonderful to work with. I love them. Do you?
Yeah, I love them. And it's almost like a pearl is an essential in most of my designs that I do because they're just so beautiful and everything else that you put with them just works.
In some form or another, you're wearing pearls in your earrings in gold today. You've got, you know, I try and wear pearls. If I'm going out, it's a pearl strand for me every time.
Yeah. When I was working in an office, I had a necklace that I'd rosary linked, lots of different coloured purpley pearls, peacock tones, and I'd rosary linked them with lengths of chain, and I wore that every day.
Yeah, and it is one of those pieces of jewellery you can wear every single day with pearls.
Yeah, and those are just perfect. The different sizes, you know, and what you were saying about popping it with the spinel, that's just a match made in heaven for me.
I think so. I love a bit of spinel, and I just think the thing about pearls is they do look great with anything. I love them with peridot. These are very, very bridal. You need to make sure you're checking out baskets. We are now in limited stocks of these. So I'm going to give you something. Phil, do you mind if I do the... Because I think these are going to go really well. Can I do the little buttony thing? The buttony. Thank you. I love these. I think they go really, really well. And actually, oh my gosh, that'd be beautiful. I do 2 inches of pearls, then one of these. 2 inches of pearls, one of these. And I do it all on the same thread, I think. Oh, these are so pretty. Look, they belong together, don't they? They do.
Oh, they definitely do.
Claire's saying she wants them as stud earrings. I want them incorporated in. Oh, I love them. And you know what? You know what else they're cute for? My gran made little cardigans for both of my kids when they were born. For Mia, she always put like mother of pearl buttons on them. Yeah. How cute if you're making a baby's cardigan. How cute would these be as buttons? And they are genuine shell. Look at them. You get 10. We're going too low in price. You get 10 of these, and they are £9.95, which is 99 pence each. Except we're going 99 pence each. Did I say £99 each? Sorry. 69.5 pence each and 70p each. Brilliant price. I'd grab them. If you were to go into a haberdashery store and get them as buttons, you'd be paying £3 a button, wouldn't you?
Yes, yeah. Buttons
and you wouldn't think, oh, that's expensive. You just go, yeah, I want them for the cardigan. I'm going to get them. These are beautiful in stud earrings. These are gorgeous in your hair. They're going to look sensational in that way. For a bridal headpiece, these are going to look the business. I love this. And you know what? If you are doing bridal commissions, we've just sorted you, haven't we? ZYGP02, your white shell roses. And these are 12 millimetres in diameter. These are hand carved. They're such great quality. You need to check out baskets because listen, these are going to sell out. £6.95. I've got everybody on board. Rachel in Bristol, hello to you. Collector in Manchester, Carol, Belinda, Suzanne, Lynn in Conway. Collector in Hertfordshire, collector in Kent, Norfolk, Valerie, Helena, Janet, Patricia, Carol, Sue, Sheila, Mandy. Collector in Cornwall has 3. Francis, you've got yours. Collector in Yorkshire, Anastasia has 2. Philippa in Bristol's joined us. June in Merseyside's joined us. Denise of Nottinghamshire, Lay in Cardiff, Shah, you've got yours. You want to see the drill hole? Sure can. Would you, in fact, could I have
a head pin, de Bruges, please, because that will help to highlight said drill hole.
If I can find a head pin, let me...
Can you find a head pin?
I can't. Let me find a piece of wire.
I can show you on the flat side, actually. Don't worry, de Bruges. I'll show everybody on the flat side. On the flat side, you can see that drill hole quite easily.
Oh, I
but
see.
actually,
Yeah, through
look,
the centre.
they're hidden because it's in the centre.
Oh.
I'm loving these. Oh, hello, Amelia, with your head pins.
Well done, Amelia.
Oh, what have I done with it? I just touched it and it disappeared. There it is. It's okay, it's here.
As if by magic.
I don't know whether this one's too... that one might be a bit too... Hang on a minute. Hold your horses. There we go, there we go, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to look at...
Oops, sorry.
Do you know what? They're half drilled.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't get it through. They're half drilled. They're perfect.
Wow.
They're perfect for stud earrings. I thought you went through the centre, but you don't. They're half drilled.
So actually, if you wanted to incorporate them into tiaras and fascinators and things, you can glue a length of wire into it, and then you could have them actually almost like big sprays.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
I want these for earrings. I think that, and I just think and rings.
Yeah,
they could look brilliant in rings.
They would.
They're only £6.95. Everyone's going literally crazy for these. You need to now check out baskets. Edwina, you've got yours. Yvonne, Jean, Janine, Lorna's got 2, Pauline's got 3, Sally, Celine, you've got 2, Diane, Christine, Patricia, Carolyn of County Durham, collector in Cardiff, Anne of Devon, Sandra of Cumbria. I have got collector in Norfolk, Rita, Anne, Suzanne, collector in Kent, Tina, the psychic tarot lady, Paula, Carola, Sandra, Lucia, what a gorgeous... Or Lucia. Is it Lucia? L-U-C-I-A. Joyce in Gwynedd, you've got yours. Esther's got 2. Lavinia, you've got yours. Penny's got 2. I have got Sue of Yorkshire, you've got yours. Loads of you stacking up on my phone lines. Hello to each and every one of you. I hope you're enjoying the long weekend. Have you got days off work? Have you? I've done, everybody in my life they're all at my house now. I don't know what I'm going to go home to. Although Simon is supposed to be doing all of the washing and the tumble drying and the putting out on the line. It is likely. I normally come into the garden being done and all of that. It'll be fine. I don't know. There's a cricket tournament going on at my house right now. £6.95. So window's broken. That's what I'm going to go home to.
As long as it's not in the kitchen, you're fine.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You can't swing a cat in my kitchen. No. I'm going to give you some wires now in different colours. And if it's not too late for you to do prom stuff, our Chloe still hasn't got a prom dress, so it's probably not too late. Then you can definitely make prom pieces, not prong pieces, but you can do prong pieces because you could prong set with these, couldn't you? I love the colours. I love those 2 colours together. They're reminding me of the fuchsia bush. All we need now is a shocking green to go with. Oh, hang on, I think I can sort that out for you.
Oh, Jenny, yes.
Hello, fuchsia bush. We used to have a fuchsia bush outside my house and it was just buzzing with bees all the time. And it'd be right outside my front door. You'd have to run past it. And that's making... Why is that making you giggle, Amelia? She's laughing at me with my...
What a lovely smelling bush.
Thank you, Amelia, yes. Have a look at what you've got. So you have got 0.4 diameter.
Perfect.
0.4? Is that a thing? Yeah. Have we always had 0.4? We have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, 0.4 left me. I haven't seen a 0.4 for ages. We normally do 0.6, 0.2. Of course we've got a 0.4.
It's one of the rarest, though, because whenever it comes in, it goes.
Because it's great for weaving. It's the weaving wire, isn't it?
It is.
Hang on a minute. You've got 50 metres on each one of this. That's 100 metres of wire for £4.95. Is that 49 pence per metre? Oh, I did a math. Oh my gosh, that's a brilliant deal. 0.4 wire. Do you know what? I haven't given you 0.4 for ages and ages and ages and ages.
I've had them in a few kits.
Have you?
Yeah, I had, actually I think, yes, we've got 0.4 in the next kit.
Oh, look out for that then.
But yeah, I've had some silver and some gold and a rose gold as well, I think.
Why is 0.4 your choice, Deb?
Because you can weave with it.
Yeah.
And when I'm making the baskets that I like to do, the basket flowers, I love using 0.4 for the basket weave. But you can wire twist them together, multi-strands.
Oh.
And it
Could I
looks
do
gorgeous.
like a tree of life with it then? Do the trunk with loads of strands twisted together?
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you mix different colours together with it, you get a fine mix of colour, which is really nice.
Oh, I like that, like sort of striping through.
Yeah.
What about macrame with this? Because everybody just bought Mark's macrame wirework DVD.
Yeah.
Wirework macrame DVD. If you bought that today, you need this wire.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You need it. $4.95 is a great deal for 100 metres, 100 metres. When is it right to say 100 against 100? Do we know? Is there will be a set rule about that? There will be. Is 100 not a thing? Is it always 100? Is 100 bad grammar? I don't know. Please tell me. £4.95. Is your item code brilliant item? Brilliant. £4.95 isn't your item code. It's your price tag. What am I talking about? It's a brilliant price tag as well.
Brilliant item code as well.
It's a brilliant item
very
code.
Nice.
It's a normal item code. CBG C45.
I suppose.
It doesn't spell anything, but that's a good price tag. We've only got 5 of these left, and I've got loads of you. Buttercup, Margaret, Hannah, Joe, Jacqueline, Philippa. I had a cow called Buttercup. Collection West Midlands, there's quite a lot of you. Why is that funny? £4.95 is your price tag. We have got to take that away because it's about to sell out, my loves. I don't want to do what you're telling me to do, Philippa. I want to do these quartzites on here. Are these all together or are they different? So what do I get? I get pink, blue, lavender. Well, these are all mixed up though. What am I getting? Oh, I see what's happened here. Yes, we'll do the lavender first. Sorry. I'm gonna do the lavender first. Here we go. He's going, lavender. Lavender. Check these out. I love the colour. Hey. Should we go on a picnic? Yes, let's. And let's wear these 2 colours together. Oh, I love them.
That's your lavender bush, isn't it?
That is my lavender bush right there on my hand. I love it. That is picnicking.
It is, yeah.
A picnic being taken out of the 4x4 with the Jack Russell in the boot. Out he comes with the picnic. Bottle of Bolly. Other bottles aren't available. Love it. Oh, I love that colour. It's making me happy. 3 strands is what you're getting. And you know these are 6mm rounds. They make the perfect rosary links if you're just starting doing rosary linking. Check your price out, £6.95. And £6.95 is buying you 3 strands that will rosary link, 3 strands that will go into earrings, 3 strands that you can put around a cabochon. Look great, use your foundation board, put them into that. 3 strands that will twist together, 3 strands that you could do beaded kumihimo with, that you can do macrame with. You can do these, you can use these again with your wirework macrame. Yeah. They would look amazing. You can, my gran used to have, I'm talking about my gran a lot today. My gran used to have this thing that goes over the sugar bowl and had beads around it.
Yes, like a crocheted net thing.
It was a crochet net and it had beads. So you could actually crochet the sugar bowl net and use these beads to weigh it down, and it's decorative, it's pretty. And you can also think about things like table decorations as well, because around the base of a candle, these look great. They're wonderful, all twisting and twining around a candle. I love this colour. I think it has to go with these. It has to. I won't think of it any other way. Oh, I love. I'm a big lover of those 2 colours together. It's making me happy, that. Is it you?
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it as well. Because they're both quite soft, aren't they?
They're soft but stormy.
Yeah.
We're on a picnic and it's a bright day.
And the sky goes a funny colour.
But it could turn stormy. Yeah, but it's still, that's what it's reminding me of. We're getting deep right now. We're getting real deep. Let's do the blue. This reminds me of... Right, do you remember back in the 80s, you used to be able to go to a petrol station? No, Philip, you don't remember back in the 80s. You weren't born.
Was he born?
No. Gary Barlow hadn't even thought of him then. You used to be able to go to a petrol station and get a slushy drink that was made from a puppy, not real puppies, and they had this little pump, and you'd be able to get all the flavours. It's not like that anymore. This is blue raspberry. Look, doesn't it look that colour?
It is
the blue raspberry colour.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it would be yummy and delicious. Have a look. It's tangy. Or the colour of Bombay Sapphire. Isn't it? Not actually when you pour it out of the bottle, but it is that colour.
I was really disappointed about that, you know. I thought it was that colour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a good thing that it's not.
Probably is. It can't be healthy for you if it is that colour.
It can't.
No.
Check them out with these luscious Keshi pearls. Those will sell out, won't they, Jewellery Makers? They are sexy Keshi. Again, 6mm round, so you knew, like I was telling you how versatile they were. And it's $6.95. You knew they were going to be that price. You got 3 blooming strands. So what's that? £2.32 a strand. I did a maths. Is that right? Helena, you've got yours. Robina, Suki, you've got yours. Talking of maths, here's a math. Sue in London found this on www. 100 and 800 are the same number. If you look at the definitions of A, one definition. Oh, I see. So it doesn't matter. Thank you, Sue.
That's good.
That's good then, because I thought I was being grammatically repulsive.
Yes.
Nobody wants that.
I find it quite offensive when people are grammatically incorrect.
Yeah, my mum does. Like, I'm not allowed to say this is a 6mm bead because it's a 6mm bead.
It is.
It's not made of liquid, don't you know? It might be quicker, but it's not. You had to explain to Kim that a pint was less than a litre. I'm surprised Kim didn't know that already. Yeah, she can't go out and... Yeah, I'll have a litre of beer, please. Are you sure? Do they say that in Europe? Do they have a litre? I couldn't stomach it for one. £6.95 is your price tag. Look at these gorgeous blue raspberry colours as well. They're going to go very nicely with white, aren't they? A nice bit of white. There we are now. Oh, I love those together.
Fresh
Club
and beachy.
Tropicana drinks are free. Bit of yellow in there as well. Bit of yellow. Can we do these soft pinks now? So we can. I'm going to do them. Where's my other one? There it is. So, come on now. These are going to go very well with your blue lace agate. Oh, I do like a soft pink. And you know something? These are going to make wonderful, wonderful stretchies for bridesmaids, for little girls. And it's now the time for summer fates and things like that. Grab them. Nice, a pretty ribbon to collect them all together. Little bow in the middle. Very pretty on a stretchy. £6.95. Oh,
Perfect size for wire wrapping onto a headband.
Definitely. Look with the soft blue.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Yeah.
Oh, I love that together. Isn't that nice? Like baby colours, really soft together. Ah, nothing smells nicer than a newborn baby. £6.95 is your price. Well, you've never smelt one, Philip. No, but you will one day. ULG, C71, Sheila, Helena, Alison, Jessica, Mary and Jerry, Irene, Susan, Belinda, Diane, Anne, Donna. Why is Gary Barlow sniffing my baby? They just said. Oh, £6.95 is your price tag, and it's a wonderful colour, isn't it? Don't forget to text us in, because without your text, we feel lonely and downhearted, is what we feel. What was the last text message somebody sent to you? The last one we had was this one. Jenny, you got such an Irish accent. Ah, no, I haven't now. Go on, you'll eat it, will you? No. Anonymous says, 2 hours into the show and no gossip. Come on.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, I predicted that Al's going to have a baby on the 17th of July, or something to do with the number 17 with the baby. Oh. I think it's going to come on the 17th of July. I can't tell you about... I can't tell you about the engagement of Phil and Kim yet. £6.95. I'll tell you some other stuff. DeBruge has had a tattoo of 2 magpies on her tummy. I've had one on my... What other gossip have we got? We've got loads. We've got loads to tell you. I've got loads to tell you. Just you stay where we are. Danny is incapable of looking after himself. His mother went away and he literally texted me and said, how am I going to wash all of this up? And it was a picture. I'll show you the picture on my phone. Yeah, he sent me, what am I going to do? My parents are home soon. And it was just washing up.
You'd used everything, had you, in the kitchen?
Yeah, just washing up. I said, why didn't you use paper plates? Nobody wants to eat off of paper. That's what he said. He's such a brat. That happened. Also, Claire moved out and Danny didn't help him, so I had a go at him for that.
That's
I mean, there's
mean.
more. There's more. He says it's not mean because he had things to do that day.
Washing up.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to give you the labradorite that I've got in my hand is what I'm going to give you. These will look really nice, beautiful in fact, with the pearlies. I think the smaller pearlies, these are going to look gorgeous. Look at those together. Let's give them a little twist. Let's twist them up. Why wouldn't
Faceted rounds.
Faceted rounds, and look at the size of them. They're perfect, aren't they?
They are
Micro
perfect.
macrame.
They
What else
are.
would you do to
Yes. Well, if you did kumahimo with them as well, a beaded kumahimo would be nice.
No, it would.
Or I think they probably work with peyote stitch again and making tubes and beady beads, all of those things. So earrings, let the light.
Rosary links?
Rosary links, definitely. I love rosary linking.
I love rosary links.
Yeah.
Do you want to see rosary links? I have rosary links here. And peyote stitch, we'll explain that to you as well.
Well, they'd move as well, wouldn't they, if you rosary linked it? So you'd get all that movement and then all the play of colour and light across the surface. Yeah.
Love it.
Nice.
Text message coming in, keep those texts. Just hope it won't be a £17 baby. I did say that to her.
No.
Oh, Mia was born on her due date, my daughter, and she was £10. If she'd have gone 2 weeks over, she'd have been a toddler, wouldn't she?
Yeah, come out reading.
Yeah, yeah, she would have. She never went through that stage of like make-believe. I used to go, let's play Barbies, and she'd look at me like I was a complete twerp. £7.95 is what you're paying for beautiful labradorite. It's so stunning, and labradorite is a gemstone that, I mean, you might be looking at this now thinking, well, what is it, Jenny? I've just tuned in for the first time. I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm sorry. You know what? Labradorite is a gemstone that gives you loads of colour when you look into it, and you can see that, can't you? And that's not an effect, that's not man-made. We haven't injected something like jam into a donut. We have, this is completely natural. The way the light goes doing, 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 that's natural. It's incredible, isn't it? It's like a visual, it's like a little firework going off inside these gemstones. They originated in Canada, in the state of Labrador, which is where their name originates from. And they just give you more than a normal gemstone gives you in terms. And I always think like this, you know, a diamond is pretty and all that. It's all that, you know, it's all right. Diamonds are nice. If I'm really honest with you, we want diamonds because we know they're expensive. I'm going to hold my hands up and go, if somebody gives me a diamond, I'm going to be like, look, they gave me a diamond. Oh my goodness. But really, that's materialism. That's been implanted into our brains. But is a diamond more beautiful than a labradorite?
No, it's different.
It's not, is it?
But I think you want a diamond because of the play of light and colour that you get from it.
And because of the status, let's be honest.
And because, you want a diamond because it's
to
special.
show off.
But it's exactly the same reason why you want that. It's because of the play of light and colour on the gemstone.
I reckon if labradorite was thousands of pounds, we might change our mind to what we want on our engagement finger. And I'm with everybody. I'm not having a go at anybody because, you know what, I love diamonds myself because they make you feel special. They make you feel like amazing because they've got this great big hype behind them and you're like, wow, I can wear them. You feel like a princess. But this gemstone does just as much.
It does, yeah.
But for a lesser price. It does, doesn't it? HFVX23. You don't always want to take your Ferrari out, Philip. You're right. That's why mine's permanently in the garage. Tina, the psychic tarot reader from Hampshire, says, "Hey Jenny, my Labrador is my favourite gemstone from Tina. Tina, mwah, mwah, mwah." We want some predictions from Tina, please. That's what we want. $7.95. Get them cards out, Tina. I'll think of a number. No, that's not how it works, is it? 0806 444. No, she's not a magician. £7.95. HFV X23. These are graduated very slightly indeed, between 3 and 4 millimetres. These are going to be, again, wonderful for your wirework macrame. And I'd put the 0.4 through those, would you?
Yes. Yeah.
That would go, wouldn't it?
It would.
I can't believe I forgot the gauge that is 0.4. It's like forgetting that you've got...
You were really surprised. Like...
It just... Don't you think it's weird, like words that leave you and stuff? Do you ever get that? Or is it just me?
All the time, yeah. All
and I
the
think,
time.
is that a thing? Or I'll say something, a word, and I think, did I make that word up?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Weird how your brain just goes, not today, love.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I'm too busy with other stuff.
I don't like that word anymore. Yeah. I would like to do the white highlight. I would also like to do those cashew pearls because I can see all those text messages about the cashew pearls coming up. I've got brand new highlight. Now this is a wonderful addition to your summer collection because this don't half look amazing with the bright colours. Thinking about turquoise, and you can have like a turquoisey coloured highlight. They look great together. They're very fresh, very take me to the beach. Look at these colours together. I'm giving you the highlight, but look how fresh these are together. They're really fresh, aren't they? Oh, these are going at such a silly price tag. Now, these are 10mm rounds, so if you're just starting at jewellery making, get these because they're really easy to use because they're not fiddly, they're not cumbersome. And look at this for a price tag. Jewellery Makers, these are genuine howlite. This is a genuine gemstone for £3.95. And it's always a good idea to have whites in your stash because like whites, like blacks, like smoky quartzes, they are your go-to colours when you're thinking, what should I mix this with? What should I put this with? You grab a white and a white will do anything you want it to, won't it? You can put them in between pinks, you can put them with all different coloured precious metals. They'll go with silver, they'll go with rose gold, they'll go with blacks, they'll go with pretty much anything. You put jump rings in the middle of these, you make earrings out of these. There are 30 in baskets and we don't have loads of these. You're going to have to be quick. At £3.95, this is a brand new strand, so you've never seen these at the £3.95. Hey, practice your pearl knotting on these. Practice your stretchy bracelets on these. This is an everyday wearable. Take me to the supermarket, take me on the school run kind of bracelet, take me on holiday with you. When I go on holiday, I don't want to take my expensive jewellery because I lose it. I will lose it. My friend Zoe went on a holiday last week and she took her wedding rings off so that because the man behind the bar said, I'll give you free drinks if you take those wedding rings off. She went, Ray!
Oh no.
She's so upset with herself.
Yeah.
So upset with herself. She took them off for free drinks, of all things. She said, oh, well, I was having a flirt, wasn't I? £3.95, that's how she talks. She got one of them back, but the two, her eternity and her actual wedding band, gone for evs. So I just don't take expensive jewellery on holiday with me. It's not worth it.
No,
take something gorgeous, something that's bright, something that's colourful, something like this. Is that called karma? Yeah, probably. FNBO90, £3, but she is a lovely girl. She was just having a, she'd been let out of a cage, bless her. And she's got small children. I don't think she knew what to do with herself first. Collector in Greater Manchester, you've got 2. Lynn and Conway, you've got 2. Maureen's got 2. Elizabeth's got 3 of these. Kathleen, you've got 2. Leigh in Cardiff has 3 of these as well. Valerie's got 2. Susan's got 2. Philippa's got 2. Suzanne's got 2. Loads and loads and loads of you are multi-buying, and I cannot blame you. A brand new strand, £3.95. 1 P&P all day. If you've got a basket open, you may as well put this one in. Have you anybody right now who's got a basket open with us today? Because you only pay one basket price, which is £2.95. Everything's going under £20. Load that basket up. You see a price like this, just pop it in. You're not having to pay any extra P&P, just pop it in. £3.95. What can you buy for £3.95? I went to a stationer's shop.
Magazine costs more.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Could not buy a magazine for that, a decent one.
No.
Without them just full of adverts in it.
Yeah.
That's going in my basket, says a customer. Make sure you check it out then, Gil. Oh boy. Liz and Ken. Ooh, these with the little... Yes.
Yeah.
I've got that to my hand. But yeah, these are the only thing. Black and white goes perfectly. Thank you. That's a great suggestion there, Liz. £3.95. FNP090 is
Yeah, it would.
We haven't had coloured
crochet
elastic
it.
for ages, have we?
No. I had a kit with masses in, but that was months ago.
I love it. Coloured elastic.
Yeah.
I love these. What was the one I have to put them with these? It made me think of happy times. Look at these. Carefree summers. You know when you're little and you don't have to pay bills or worry about stuff. And you can just skip for the sheer pleasure of it.
Yeah.
And stop and smell a flower. Because you've got time for that stuff. You've got time for it. Look, go, oh, a buzzy bee. You've got time for that. You have got time to... It's great being little when it's sunny like that, isn't it? You have time to see what mud tastes like. We've all done it. Don't pretend we... I'd like to sample different soils from different regions. Yes, Philip. This tastes like London soil. Now, against the Gloucestershire, it's not got much flavour. Have a look at this combination.
Gritty.
You were in Gloucester yesterday, in the Shire. Were you in Gloucester? You should have gone to Cheltenham. Oh, on the way. Oh, Western Superman. That's what they want. I love it. Did you stop off at Gloucester? You did. Did you go to Gemma Crow's house? That's where she lives.
She does?
Yeah, she does. Now, look at these two together. Aren't they lush? They're beautiful. Hand carved. They're so darling buds of May, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
I love that. Oh, I love the darling buds of May. I love the thought of baking cakes every day and making your own sewing clothes and mending socks.
Mending socks.
So
Nobody
romantic.
mends socks.
Nobody mends socks. Why would you not mend socks? And why?
Or
Well, we
make
haven't got
sock
time.
puppets.
Make sock puppets. Yeah, see, it's romance. Where's the romance gone in life?
I don't know.
I blame technology, but these are These are so romantic, and a vintage wedding. These are, you know, Maid Marian. Like I don't know her personally, but you know of her.
I was just going to say I know her personally.
You know, like how when in whatever film it is. Don't get me started on Kevin Costner. He could have at least tried to do the Nottinghamshire accent.
No,
he's an actor. He got paid millions. Yeah. At least try. Anyway, you know the big. What's it called? A wreath. Like the Maid Marian style garland, these with real roses, real pink and yellow roses.
Yes.
With these. I love that idea. I love them. I think they're beautiful. Hey, would they work as cufflinks?
What size are they?
What size are these? They're 12 millimeters.
They would.
They're perfect for cuff. Oh, I like the idea of a vintage wedding with all the chaps with these in there.
Carved and lovely, yeah.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Amelia, change everything. You need these in your wedding.
That's it, done.
Change everything. Ring everyone you know.
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3. 33 of these is what you've got. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
£7.95. Imagine actually me going to you, here Deb, I've got some beads. Get your etcher out. I want them all roses, but on both sides. You'd be like, on your bike, love. Take me ages.
Because you'd be carving it and it just wouldn't join up. And
so this is like expert carvery.
Yeah.
Not in like meat and potato way.
No.
Expert lapidary, not carvery. I do love a carvery. I can't resist one. A good carvery where the Yorkshires are actually made proper. Look at these. They're beautiful.
They are.
Oh, I love them. Loads of you in for those. I might give them a little kiss before I put them away because I love them that much. Now. Can I do these cashew pearls now? Thank you. I've seen the text messages. These are a blue-black. They're freshwater cashew pearls and they are just good. Now, I've got to tell you, before I even show you these, that there's a thing going on about cashew pearls and any shaped pearls, in fact. The demands from the jewellers and the jewellery manufacturers to the people who produce or farm or whatever it is, the cultured pearls, are under such massive pressure to produce the perfect round pearl that actually there's not really... Hannah Oxbury, our buyer here at Jewellery Maker, has noticed that most of the people she's going to now say, look, we can't do that. It's a crafter's niche, this kind of pearl. The jewellery industry want the perfection. So we're finding it much more difficult and much more expensive to get hold of Keshi pearls. And Hannah Oxbury sent about 20,000 emails, not just about putting plates the right way up in the dishwasher. At the moment, it's about Keshi pearls and shaped pearls. It's really difficult, and these are becoming much harder to source. We've only got 28 of these. If you've always been a fan of Keshi pearls, even if you haven't got a project that's in the pipeline now, I'd get them, because I've got to make it clear to you that Keshi pearls are not going to happen so much lately. £24.95. It can't be our price today because it's under £20 a day all day. Take it down, Philip, you scoundrel. 10 by 8 to 20 by 13 millimetres. £19.95. Mix these with your white pearls. They look incredible. They're blue black. They're great for things like tiaras, headbands. They're wonderful for twisting and putting around the wrist in bracelets. They look great with the watch findings. Think about Sheila and Linda. They are crazy when it comes to Keshi pearls. They can't get enough of Keshi pearls. I've seen them have physical fights over a strand of Keshi pearls. Yeah, and I'd say Linda would... my money's on Linda because Sheila's much gentler than Linda. Yeah. Linda would have a sly poke. Have a look at these. Love both those ladies. Just look at them. Look at that texture. Beautiful. Do you love a Keshi pearl? I mean, you've seen the emails as well, because you get them too, don't you?
I've not seen those from Hannah, no.
You haven't seen them? You don't get those? You don't get them?
I'm sitting here shocked. I'm shocked.
Well, you didn't know about it?
I didn't know.
You're just getting the, can you please stop putting dirty stuff in the clean stuff dishwasher emails?
Yeah, we just get the boring ones.
Yeah, anyone who works in an office gets them, don't they? There's always a debate over the dishwasher. But look, I mean, just look at them. Think about what would you do with them?
Flowers.
What, every day of the week?
Flowers, yeah.
How
no
would I
question.
do that?
I'll show you. I've got a sneaky peek of a kit that's coming up on Wednesday. But these would work brilliantly in that sort of a design, because you've got the white centres.
Oh, they go very well with these Keshi pearls as well.
And that, so you mix those into that kit.
Insight of what's going on in De Bruges' bag.
Yeah, but those the dark Keshi pearls would look amazing if you actually mix them in with the kit that's coming up.
This is fabulous. So, and it's coming up on Wednesday, not today.
Wednesday, yeah.
De Bruges, your wirework macrame is outstanding, may I just say.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
So that's exactly what I would do with those, and then pop the white deal of the day ones in as the centre.
It has to be done, doesn't it?
Be perfect.
£19.95. Lots of you in for that. If you're shopping with us today, drop us a text and let us know how your bank holiday Monday is going. Wesley is going off to a barbecue. What's your favourite barbecue meat, Wesley? What are you going for? Burgers? Yeah. Nice homemade ones, bit of mint, bit of lamb. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of that, Wes. Blue cheese, sir. On a beef one. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, love it. Now, I'm going to give you... What's your favourite barbecue meat? Oh, you're a veggie, aren't you?
I was a veggie, but I do eat meat now. But I'm a bit funny.
Hang on, you can't just change the rules.
I was veggie for 30 years, and then
you've woken up one day and gone, hang on, you were a vegetarian last week. What's happened? You smelled bacon, didn't you?
I do like bacon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say. Yeah.
I can't believe this.
I'm a bit funny about barbecues because I didn't eat meat for such a long time.
But that's... stick a crab on the barbie then, they're nice.
Crab?
Oh, yeah. Lobster, langoustine.
Oh, okay.
They're brilliant.
Okay.
Langoustines are not expensive. They're poor man's lobster, but I actually prefer them. Yeah. You get the massive langoustines. Oh, they are lush.
I'll give it a go.
Bit of chilli, bit of garlic. Marinade straight on the bar. Oh, always. Bit
always
of
lime. Yeah.
Always lime. If you haven't used it all in your rum. Have a look at these. Russian dioxide jewellery makers. It's always Russian. There is nowhere else you can get dioxide. If you find it, please tell Steve Bennett, he always says. Look at these. So regal. So regal. Talking of regal, did you see On the circular, William and Harry having a bit of banter, taking the mickey out of each other. Harry saying, yeah, Harry told him off for being bold. My friends say I say bold weird.
Bold.
Yeah, you say that. And he said that's a bit rich coming from a ginger. And you heard them having that, like, the conversation. They were like really grilling at him. Now, I absolutely love these, and I think these are gonna look how well this works. Look how well this works.
Oh, that's amazing together.
Come on.
Yes.
That is like, oh, that's the Ferrero Rochers of jewellery making, isn't it? But do you know something? Hang on a minute. I need some deep purple. I need to make Wimbledon on my wrist. Look at that.
Yeah.
With the black spinel, it's going to look awesome as well. I love a Wimbledon combi.
Lazuli cabochons.
They are lapis lazuli cabochons. Do you think these belong together?
I do. I think that would look
I
gorgeous.
think you're right, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
That is gorge.
Yeah.
They're really deep.
Rich,
They're
deep.
a bit Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Or Van
Yes.
Gogh. Aren't
Very.
they?
Yeah.
Do people say Van Gogh?
Van Gogh.
I've heard
Vincent. Yes.
That is so Van Gogh. Liz in Kent says, while I was gardening last week, I turned around to find my granddaughter licking her muddy trowel. I was that kid. I've told you the glass story, haven't I? Where I had all glass in my... I was that kid. I always had to do stuff like textures with my mouth. My friend Rosie Radford, who was always telling me off, I went round to her house and she said to me, I love that story, Liz. She opened the door and she went, before you come in my house, I must warn you that there are antique hand-blown glass baubles on my Christmas tree and you're not allowed to touch them. My mum's told me to tell you. And I looked at them and I went, now if you hadn't have told me about these, I wouldn't have even given them a thought.
No.
I looked at them and I went, no, they're not. They're just normal baubles like everybody else has got. So I took one of the baubles while she wasn't looking and I thought, it's not glass, it's plastic. Tested it with my teeth. It was an antique glass hand-blown bauble, as Rosie Radford had pointed out, and it shattered in my mouth.
Holy moly.
Bleeding from my gums. She kicked me out of her house with it all still. So I ran across the road to my mum's house, knocked on the door and went, rah, rah. My mum just opened the door and went, what now? Just picked out glass for about 4 hours. I was a very strange child.
That would hurt.
It did hurt. I was swallowing particles for months. £14.95 is not your price. £8.95 for gorgeous Russian dioxide, which is a totally pure colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. Looked great with the pearls, didn't it? 100% natural. It has this incredible clarity to it. You can only mine this gemstone for a couple of months in the year because for the rest of the year the mine is closed because it's frozen over and you can't get to it. Not with any type of ski boots or nothing. Leigh in Cardiff's got 2. Marion in London, you've got yours. Patricia, you've got yours. Gaynor, you have yours. Louise, you've got yours. Absolutely loads of you shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker, and it's lush. It's Bank Holiday Monday. How are you spending it? IPS F31 is your item code. We had another gathering last night following on our barbecue. We had a gathering at home and we all sat round, me and my neighbours and my friends, watching Gavin and Stacey. And then I went to bed at like 11 o'clock and watched that film I told you, Good Will Hunting. £8.95. It's lovely to just have chill time, isn't it, Jewellery Makers? And you're having chill time with us today. Susan from Deck and Dine. Deck and Dine. So you can... Do you think she makes decorations for tables? Deck and Dine.
Ooh, that'd be a nice thing to do.
I want to go to a medieval banquet if anyone's having one. Are you having a medieval banquet anytime soon, Sarah? No. Tell your mum she needs to organise one because she's good. This is Wendy's daughter. She's good at organising, isn't she?
Yeah, she's alright.
Tell her medieval banquet to happen, please. Here at Jewellery Maker.
Yeah, in the garden.
Goblets.
Set up. Yeah.
Goblets and everything. Medieval banquet day. Come on. Why is that not a thing? Jenny from Staffordshire says, "Can you show the diopside with the howlite?" Of course I can, Jen. From one Jen to another.
That would work. That'd be lovely.
There you go. My little name twin. It does go. They're really nice and they're striking together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very striking. What are you going to make out of it, Jen? I need to know. Do you mind me calling you Jen? I don't like being called Jenny because it makes me feel like I'm in trouble. I feel like Jenny is too harsh. Feels like that if we call him Philip. Makes me feel bad, like, oh no, I've been caught. What for this time?
What for done?
Yeah, you get that tummy flip for licking the trowel, yeah. £8.95 is your price tag. Hey, stop doing that. Sorry. Why? Now, just like, was it Liz? Liz's granddaughter is a legend. Now, the ultimate ledge. Right, you're gonna, can we do the earring stand now? I need some earrings. Ah, Wesley now. There's a couple of pairs of earrings behind you, look, so, on the top shelf. That's grand. Now, these could be for studs, these can be for, you need this. Where has this been? Is it brand new? Thanks there, Wesley, now. Thank you there, lad. Is this brand new? It's not, you've seen it before, I've never seen it. You might be like me. Have you ever seen this?
Yeah, on
I love it.
one of the birthday shows, I can't remember which one. Yeah.
I need this in my life. Oh,
It'd
steady.
be ace just to have it sitting on the windowsill or on your dressing table with all your earrings in, and you can just see what you've got.
If you're selling earrings though,
If
this
you're
is
selling,
essential.
it's perfect.
It's essential. Because we don't, I've got the wrong one. Oh, I've got the wrong one.
Oh.
But the same principle. You get the square one,
Oh.
I've got the wavy one. I'm just going to have a little... You're getting the square one, just to make that clear. So yours is square, mine here is wavy. I'm just showing you with some earrings in it.
Well, you can get all your earrings in there set up before you even leave home. And then
Let's get it straight out.
get it out and
Perfect
sorted.
for studs as
Yeah.
well. I love
Yes.
stud earrings. I haven't got
Yeah.
enough stud earrings.
Well, they're not going to fall, are they? They'll sit and you'll
they'll
be able to
stay there.
sit. Yeah, perfectly.
I think it's brilliant. It's only £5.95. You need this in your stash if you are selling jewellery on, if you've got loads of stud earrings and you want to be able to stash them properly. And can I just say, even if you put these in a drawer for your stud earrings, you put them up like this, and the same principle is going to apply for your square one. Put it up like that, get it out of the drawer, and you've got them displayed in front of you, so
Yeah.
they'd be like that. You know,
Yeah,
perfect.
brilliant.
They don't have to go up that way. They can go down. I just think this is a great idea, and I think it's been far too long in the coming. Wavy one is what I've got on set. The one that you are buying is the square one, which is probably better for putting in a drawer or up the other way. But I like the wavy one too if you're photographing with different colour backgrounds. These are going to be great. In fact, if you've got the wavy one, I'd have the square one too, because it's nice to mix things up on your stand, not make everything so symmetrical that people want to go crazy. You know, sometimes things are too, you know.
We've had the different colours as well, haven't we? The black ones
Have we?
as well as the white ones. So you can mix them up, have maybe square in the black or the white, and then wavy in the other design.
And it's no good, don't forget, putting black spinel earrings on a black background.
no.
I mean, although you'll see the sparkle, you won't see it from... Thank you, Cersei. Cersei has just given me what you've actually got here. £5.90, here we go, this is what you're getting. So what I'm saying is it'll go up this way as well. And I actually think that way is kind of good. Because,
Yeah.
and actually, if you get two of these, you can put them at different positions. This one could be this way, and then you can have one next to it this way. If Mark Smith hasn't got this, I want to know the reason why.
If you put it on a block behind the one that's coming forwards, you've got then a whole sweep of earrings.
Oh, yes.
Which would look amazing, wouldn't it?
And you know what, Deb, I think it's important to be able to display things in the correct manner. But this could also be for things like brooches. Because how do you bring brooches up to a certain level for everybody to look at? Hat pins,
bracelets
things like
as well,
that.
because when you lay it down like
This
that, a bracelet will
pop it
fit
in
on
there.
and you just pin it on the top.
Oh, come on, yes, down there.
Yeah.
Down there. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4,
And they're
5,
at a
6,
nice
7,
angle
8,
to
9, 10,
for people
11.
to see. They're raised up off of the flat bench, so
that's a bit, because we don't have, you know, a bracelet's often, you don't get to see the whole bracelet because it's on a round bracelet stand.
Yeah.
Then you have to sort of,
and sometimes
that's a
they
really
don't
good idea.
sit properly on a stand, whereas on
Whereas
there
this would
you've got it
go.
all. You can see.
And if you had a finding each end, you just pull it tight and put the pop the finding in, wouldn't you? That's a really great idea.
Yeah.
Lots of you there. It's great to see you all on my screen. It's lovely to have your company here today. Don't forget to send to Bruges and I text messages.
Yay.
What do you put on the barbecue? Barbecued halloumi is also delish.
Oh,
Love that. 60777 is the number to be texting us. Please start your text message with the word JM Studio. Now, I am going to show you some... Hey, did you buy the engraving tool, which I'm still going mad about? Because if you did, you need these. I
can't believe I missed it.
I'm so annoyed we didn't have enough of those. Anybody who's got the engraving tool is now literally engraving everything. Because that's exactly what I would do. Nothing's going to be safe. These are great if you want to put drill holes either side. These are wonderful bases for resin. These are fantastic bases for polymer clay as well.
Yep.
They're great for all kinds of mediums. Putting leather over the top of.
Yes.
There's lots you can do with these. Loads and loads and loads. I think these are quite nice in the garden. If you know how you have the plastic tags to tell you what you've planted.
Yep.
These are actually, you put these on some kind of spike that will go into the ground and you can etch on exactly what is there, and it looks prettier than those plastic douche-maries. They also make great wind chimes. If you put them from because they jangle together.
They do sound lovely.
So I mean a lot of £3.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get them. £3.95. Don't even think about it. WGDL23 is your item code. Mandy, you've got your Jewellery Maker in Kent has too. Jennifer in Yorkshire. Make sure you're checking out baskets. Mind, I'm seeing a lot of unchecked baskets. There are queues forming on the phones today. We're having a very busy day here today at Jewellery Maker. So if you see something that you love, pick it up, grab it, take it home. 1 P&P, and everything today is coming at your screens for under £20. So we're not giving you anything at high price tags today. £3.95 is your price tag for your silver, real silver might I add, on copper flower stamping blanks. They're 30mm, you get 5 of them, and they're only £3.95. Think of the projects that and you know what, if you're card crafting, these look great on the front of a card. If you're doing embellishments for the home, again on candles, these are going to be perfect. Pressed into candles, aren't they? What else what about things like bookmarks?
Yeah.
You put it on something, obviously.
Yeah, if you just drill a couple of holes in the bottom, use your Eslon cords, and you can macrame down.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
That'd be really nice.
Really lovely.
Quick
question coming through.
Sorry, I was going to say you could use your saw as well and cut out shapes in it, so you could do people's names and things on there for bookmarks.
Love that idea. Has Deb got any new wild theories? Have you got any? Let's wind her up.
Phil sent that.
He says it actually wasn't him, he promises.
Wasn't it?
He never puts kisses on the end of texts.
Have I got any wild theories? No.
She has. We'll think of one.
Yeah, I'll have a think. There was one, but I've forgotten it because I've got a sieve for a brain.
Well,
I had
maybe there's a reason for that. What's your theory on that?
It's probably too much chocolate. I've been eating a lot of chocolate recently.
Do you think that makes you forgetful, chocolate?
It's not something I've been doing for a while. So maybe my brain's now thinking, whoa, chocolate.
It's thinking about chocolate and nothing else.
Yeah.
It could be a thing. It could be a thing.
Be.
We're going to go for a quick break, after which we are going to be catching up again with the Bruges. We are going to be giving you more sensational deals. And I'm going to tell you something about Wesley that you won't believe. We'll see you after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
I started making jewellery about 4 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to go to a class with her, and I love arts and crafts, so I thought, great, that would be lovely. Went along and we did lots of the basic jewellery, such as learning just to attach a clasp. We did a stretchy bracelet, a Byzantine chainmail bracelet, beady beads, all those sort of things. I found out about Jewellery Maker at the classes that I went to. The lady there was very good. She gave us a lot of her suppliers that she used, and she also mentioned Jewellery Maker. So I started watching that and got hooked. and just every day it's on in my home. If I'm doing anything at all, it's always on in the background. I love the Jewellery Maker channel because it's a one-stop shop. You can get virtually anything you need from there. It's good quality products. I think the most important thing would be to say, don't be put off by Carol singing. Just turn the sound down slightly.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then head over to our website and check out our Get Started page. Watch the welcome message from presenter Carol and find out all about Jewellery Maker. Watch one of our easy-to-follow tutorials where our guest designers will teach you the basics and give you the confidence to start making earrings, bracelets and necklaces. If you prefer to simply have a go, then check out our starter kits. They contain everything you need, including instructions, tools, gemstones and clasps, allowing you to create your very first jewellery pieces. You can either watch the video tutorial or follow the step-by-step instructions to give you plenty of inspiration. We also have an array of beginners workshops that you can attend here at our studios and join our experienced designers and get a taste for this fabulous hobby. We will guide you through the basics to get you started making your own beautiful jewellery. Everyone is welcome in the jewellery making family, so start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hello and welcome back to Jewellery Maker, where we learnt earlier on that Wes actually, in his spare time, can knit. Wes likes to knit. He can knit.
I'm not very good at knitting.
Wes
is
really
better than me.
Wes knits all sorts, bean bags, the lot. You made Adam a scarf. Where's my knitted piece?
I haven't made you one yet.
Can you make me one out of horse's hair? I'll wash it first.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm going to really challenge you. I'd like a knitted blanket.
Horsehair blanket?
Yeah, I think maybe that'd be a bit
itchy.
scratchy, yeah. Now, no, it's not that scratchy. No, not the mane and tail.
Mane?
Yeah. Is that weird? Yeah. Now, the kit that you've got is... In fact, should we have a look at the jewellery first? Yeah. We just came back with that random fact for you jewellery makers. Now, have a look at this kit. Well, have you got a weird thing that you can do that nobody would know? Like, can you fly an aeroplane, or can you do something weird that no one would have thought?
I've been hang gliding. That's a weird thing that I've done that you might not expect me to do.
Who with?
Oh, I did it with...
You didn't just strap a kite to your back and jump off a cliff, did you?
Homemade, yeah. I knitted a kite up, made it in the shed, and then run down a hill.
Don't do that.
No.
It's not a thing.
No. I did it years ago in the Peak District.
Did you?
It was
Did you
awesome.
enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really good. I'd quite like to be a bird.
I'd like to be a bird. Mia said that the other day, but I said you wouldn't have hands. She said I would be fine.
You wouldn't need them because you're a bird.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to be a bird. Just sleep outside and that and make your own nest.
I wouldn't want to eat worms and slugs and things.
I just eat berries. Be like a vegetarian bird. I don't want to eat roadkill. Yeah. We want to know what you can do that is weird about you. Can you fly a plane? Can you do something? Have you done something?
I can do that with my hands.
Everyone can do that.
Can they?
Yeah.
Can you fold your hands over?
Yeah.
Fingers over?
Yeah.
Because not everyone can do that.
Like that?
Like that.
Yeah, can do that.
Yeah.
Well, apparently we're really weird. Have a look at all these gorgeous pieces of jewellery. Now, again, this is a bit Maid Marian-ish again, isn't it? It's enchanted de Bruges is what it is. Something else is enchanted. It's my little pouty friend Zena Ballerina. I like the pout picture on your Facebook. I think you look pretty on that.
That's me.
That's Zena. She's coming up for you in a bit. She's early. She's early today.
Very early.
She's early. I want to say that out loud in case the boss is watching. Xena is early. Have a look. Some call her a teacher's pet. I don't. Have a look. Have a look at all of the texture.
Those colours are just so pretty
gorgeous.
together,
I love
aren't they?
them.
Yeah.
There's something kind of wild forest about those colours together, isn't there?
Well, it's like the kit was called Honeysuckle Jewellery Collection, so I just thought, yeah, it's got to be like wild honeysuckle growing through the trees, and it's just. It is Maid Marian. She'd make hair garlands and jewellery out of wild honeysuckle, wouldn't she?
She'd love it. Have a look at this. If she was here now, old Marian. Was she fictional? I don't want her to be.
No.
Look at this. I think that's just beautiful. The spheres here, that's what's enchanted. And I love the colours.
Yeah.
The colours together are just like rhubarb tones.
They are.
I love rhubarb.
I love rhubarb. We had rhubarb yesterday.
I had rhubarb in vodka yesterday.
Did you?
Yes.
Mine was in a bowl.
Was it? What with?
Just with a bit of ice cream.
Ooh, how lovely.
I think
did you stew it first?
Yes, Pete did.
Fair play, Pete. Look at these earrings. I've got to try the ring on. It's a really enchanted kit. Look. I'm a big fan. Oh, Jewellery Makers, you're all over the website for this. It's those spheres. I just blooming love them. I've got to show you the gemstone colours together. Totally rhubarby.
They are.
Rhubarbian.
Yeah.
They're rhubarbian, aren't they? I've got to show you this. Tiaras, fascinators. Again, you know what? Great around a candle.
Yeah. Yeah, you could just thread them onto memory wire and then they'd be all higgledy-piggledy and all over spikiness.
They're blushing with embarrassment from their own beauty, aren't they? Look. Something that Wesley often does. They have to go with pink. They have to go with pink. And check out. There's pink spinel. I love pink spinel. It's such a beautiful sort of. It is a bit of a raspberry pink, isn't it? When you bite into a raspberry.
Yeah, because you get sort of really, really ripe raspberries and some raspberries that aren't quite as ripe, and all of the tones are on that strand.
Yeah, I love a raspberry. We've mentioned raspberries more than once today.
Might have to go shopping.
Emeralds. Oh, it's so earthy. I love this. It is definitely an earth goddess kit, isn't it?
Yes.
If we had to draw the goddess of earth and she lived in an enchanted cottage, forest, in a cottage, in an enchanted forest, she would wear she'd have wild, beautiful strawberry blonde hair and she'd be wearing all of these colours. I just think these are fabulous, real fantasy colours, aren't they? I'm going to give you some wire as well. You're going to get 0.4, which is a glorious gauge.
It is.
One that we don't often see, in fact, here.
No, and 0.8. Lovely colour as well.
Gorgeous colour. Champagne gold is the colour. That's what it's called. $29.75 is a price tag. It is. But it can't be today's price tag because look right there on your graphics. It's under £20 today. Everything is coming to you at under £20 for this enchanted goddess array of colours. The Honeysuckle Jewellery Collection is coming to your screens at a fantastic £17.95. What an incredible price tag. You've got 3 wonderful strands. Let me talk to you about those again. You've got beautiful pink spinel. I just love this colour. Nothing quite does it like a pink spinel. It's not like a pink sapphire colour. It is not like any other gemstone. It's a colour all of its own, and I think you should grab this, especially because it goes so well. What Pip, who puts our kits together, has done is put some colours together that look glorious, some colours together that are earthy yet feminine. You've got real emerald in there, natural gorgeous emerald. Think about the texture that you're getting. Think about what you're going to create with yours. You're going as wild as pigs hunting for truffles on this kit. CDG C56. I love truffles. £17.95. Janet's messaged us in. Let's have a look. Janet is saying, gorgeous designs, Deb. An excellent show, Team Jewellery Maker. Keep smiling. Thank you, Janet.
You.
Mwah. Lawsy has messaged in from Greater Manchester. Reminds me of Midsummer. Yes! Midsummer Night's Dream. Yes!
Yeah.
Laurie, you're very romantic there, darling. I like your... And it is a very romantic kind of kit, isn't it?
It is. And I love doing romantic sort of fantasy type jewellery. And you could wear it actually as a head.
Absolutely, that's
like
what I
garland.
think. Yeah, I think it would be a great garland.
Probably need to make it a little bit longer, especially if you've got a head like mine. I've got massive head.
But this could go at the back.
You can pin it.
It's perfect to go like that at the back.
Oh, that looks lovely.
You could do it sort of back ways.
You could, and then you could have elements hanging down as well. Maybe a bit more of the quartz bars and emerald. Yeah,
I like that.
That'd be really nice.
Ascot.
Oh,
if you're wearing one of those gorgeous colours for Ascot. Oh my gosh, I love this kit. I love it. I love these colours, and I can't tell you enough how much I love. I think that you're going to make such beautiful jewellery for such a tiny price tag. £17.95, wouldn't you?
That is a good
somewhere
price.
And said, oh, all right, let's pretend Wes is a shopkeeper. Can I have some emerald for £17.95, please?
I don't think so.
Don't think so, love, he said.
pink spinel?
No.
No.
He wouldn't even have it, would he?
He probably
Can't get
wouldn't,
it.
no.
Not the likes
No.
of Wesley. Excuse me, Wes. Put your knitting needles
He'd be
down,
sitting there
love.
knitting in
And
the corner.
Yeah, he'd be like that. Wouldn't even look up from his pearl stitching. £17.95 CDG C56. What are we going to make?
I thought I'd show you how I did the honeysuckle flowers, and then
Which are
how I
kind of
put
on
it together in the bracelet.
Both.
Yeah.
There we go.
So you can then, if you're doing the necklace, it's a similar sort of thing. So you could do either.
I love that it's so summery and you're seeing all of the flowers come out. And the other day I saw the dragon snaps. Do you remember when you were little and you used to press the back of it and it goes...
Stick it on your nose.
Yeah. I haven't shown the kids that.
Sniff.
I've forgotten. They're too
Sticks on your
busy
nose.
ignoring the things that I'm trying to say to them. And I'm like, you haven't done this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What?
They were good. My mum used to go mad because we used to pick
Behead
all
them.
of the...
I know, mine too. I was like that with foxgloves. I used to put them on my fingers. That's a terrible thing to do because apparently they're poisonous.
They're poisonous, yeah.
Well, no one told me.
Kill people with foxgloves.
Don't kill anyone with a foxglove. She probably shouldn't. I didn't know. But that's why they don't put them in bouquets of flowers, because they're so
dangerous,
beautiful.
yeah.
What a flower.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They are gorgeous.
Yes, gorgeous yet deadly, like quite a lot of women I know. No.
Right. Let's do the bracelet then. So, take some of your 0.8.
You've got blinking loads there.
Shall I measure it? Shall we see how much?
You've got 2 metres if
Hold
it's
that.
a day.
That's one. Coming back.
See, I know my metres. A bit over.
Yeah. 2 metres.
2 metres.
3 inches.
3, yeah.
Ish.
Ish, there or thereabouts.
Ish. Not everybody, all countries say ish, apparently.
Don't they?
No, because when I was in Sweden, they said, oh, I really like the way you say ish at the end of things for a roundabout. Oh. So I think it could be quite a...
I want to go to Sweden.
Oh, it's fab.
I don't think I've been there.
Really nice. Right, so it's one of those organic designs that just sort of grow.
Okay.
But
so
it's
build
like,
as you go.
Yeah, so it's like lots and lots and lots of strands of honeysuckle all twisted round and woven in. So you could actually make it from honeysuckle as well. Might try that.
Especially if you're doing a garland.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
That'd be really nice. Maybe put some backing foundation around it to make it comfy when it sits in the hair.
With the honeysuckle.
Yeah.
In. Yeah. I think it'd
just
be
place
all right.
it on.
Yeah, I think it'd be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so we've rolled it up into more or less a bangle size.
Some kind of shape, yes.
And it's a little bit bigger than you want it to be when you're finished, because we'll wrap elements round. So what I'm going to do is take one of the ends and we're just going to wrap it around, and that will secure it. So just a loose wrap going around the outside of the bangle, going that way. And then if I just grab my pliers, just use your round nose pliers to turn a little loop on the end. So just a tiny loop, and then that will press flat and hold things in position. And then this end.
That's good. It has,
so it's quite nice wire. It's really malleable, but then
I love that colour.
it is gorgeous, isn't it? It's really soft. It looks really expensive.
It
I
does.
think.
It does.
Yeah, it's amazing. So that starts the bangle. So just check. Yep, fits on, nice and easy.
That was easy. You just wound it and then did a few twirls.
And then if you wanted to, what you could do is wrap really tightly over the top and have a completely wrapped, almost like a gizmo bangle.
Ooh.
But it gives a bit of texture because you'll see the different
It's a good idea.
sections underneath. So then using some of your 0.4, we'll make a flower. So this is probably just about 12 inches of wire. And use some of your amazing pink spinel. I love the variety of tones as well on this strand.
And it's sort of frosted in a way.
Yeah,
Some of them aren't and some of them are. I just think it's fab.
Yeah.
So pretty, isn't it?
It is. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I can't believe, because I had a strand of pink spinel in a kit probably about 3 months ago, I guess. And to get another one in another kit, I couldn't believe it. I thought Christmas had come again.
Is it because it's not a gemstone we see very often
No,
here at
we
Jewellery
don't see it
Maker,
that
actually,
often. So
the kit's limited now, my darlings. If you want it, please check out your baskets. So you're just threading on.
just thread on.
Wire gauge.
Yep, 0.4
is perfect for those little ones, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's
and it's strong enough.
Super strong.
It goes through the final ones. This is a good one for your gems of distinction as well.
Definitely, yeah. And it's really good for tiara twist because it's strong and it's not as easy to overwork it and get it to snap, which sometimes if you're doing it in 0.25 you can do. So we've got our spinel into about the centre of our length of wire, and then pinch the wires together and just twist your spinel, and that will cause it to just bunch up. And then we need to pop on some of the quartz. They're nice. They're really nice, aren't they?
Ice Queen, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Kit's limited, so we're going to bring you these. I love these. And again, very decorative.
Putting those with the black spinel that we had earlier.
Yes. I've got some black spinel here.
Oh.
I'll give you that in a minute then.
Like that.
Putting these in your silver bowl. These are gorgeous. One of these from earrings I'd do. They're very, very contemporary.
They are. They are.
I think they're lovely. I really love these.
I think they'd work fantastically well on memory wire as a bracelet because I like the way they sit on the wrist.
They spike.
Then
they're
they
very
spike
Gemma
and they
Crow,
move and
aren't they?
Beautiful.
I think these are ace.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. They're quite futuristic, but also you could make. I think these can be used. These are so versatile. I think these can be used throughout lots of different crafts. I think these are perfect for jewellery making. Just one in each ear, big shards in your ear. But you can make these to surround a really big decorative wirework piece. Again, I think these are great in your table ornaments.
Yes,
I think these are fantastic again around candles and things. I think during Christmas time they're very Ice Queen.
Yeah.
I think they'd be fantastic in dream catchers. You're just talking about texture, drama, angles, luster, colour, the metallics there as well. I think these are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And you know something, you get the smaller ones are substantially smaller than the. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of that one there. But then you've got something there that would make a great ring. So if you had, I think this is fab.
Do you know, I think they'd make amazing stud earrings as well. You know, there's like a lot of ear climbers around at the moment.
Oh yeah, that go around.
That go around and up. You could use one of those and just glue a head pin in and get a butterfly back. If you trim the head pin down, so make like a stud earring that goes up the ear.
But you know what? Have you seen, you know, the young ones that have the spikes coming out of their ear like that?
Yeah.
Actually, you could just put it in a stud and have it spiking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd go crazy if my son came in with his ear pierced with spike in it. It'd come out within 5 seconds. And don't even be talking to me about that thing where it gets wider and wider and wider and wider and wider.
No.
I tell Toby off for that all the time. I said, your poor mother. What about when they take it out? What's it going to look like?
Yeah.
I can't bear the thought of it. $7.95 each to their own. Each to their own. Not on my boy. £7.95 THP 094 400 carats. That's what he said about my tattoo. Yeah, he's going to do it for revenge, isn't he? You get rid of that, and I will get rid of this. That's going to creep up on me one day, isn't it?
It will.
Yeah. I just think these are perfect for all sorts of designs. Tiaras, fascinators, I think they're lovely. Loads of you in for this one, and I'm seeing quite a lot of multi-buys as well. I'm going to leave that on your screen whilst we go back to De Bruges.
Okay, we're going to, so we've got our little centrepiece for the honeysuckle, and then just thread on, if I can find the holes. There we go. Probably about 4 or 5 of the quartz.
Find your drill hole.
I know, it's there somewhere.
Oh, you had it there. There it is. Look there.
Down the bottom. Confusing my eyes. So we've got 3. And what I'm going to do is wrap those around and pull the wires together and give it a twist. And then we're going to add another couple in on this side, and that way you hide. Where's the hole?
I'd say.
Hang on.
It's at the top there.
It's right down there. Gotcha.
Got ya.
Gotcha.
You ain't going nowhere, son.
Trapped. That's it. And pull them. And we want these ones off at a different direction.
For
the honeysuckle flower, it just because on the top
I don't even know what a
honeysuckle
honeysuckle flower looks like. Is it the one where you can take out the middle and suck it?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that.
Yeah, what's the flower where you can take the middle out and suck it? We used to do it all the time.
Oh.
Text us in, Jewellery Makers. And we used to get the barley and stuff from the farmer's field and eat that, peel it and eat it.
I've never done that either.
Haven't you?
No. I've missed out, haven't I?
Grew up in fields though, you had to do stuff, you know, what you're going to do. Slow worms for bracelets. Yeah, there's like, it's a little white flower and you can suck the middle of it.
Ah, no, honeysuckle is this sort of pink and orange colour, and it does have lots of like little sections. Oh, a clover.
I didn't think it was a clover flower. Someone else said nettles. White. Yeah, I think it is in the nettles. It's the thing in the middle of the nettles, the white. You can take the flower and you can suck it and it's sweet in the middle, yeah. We used to do it all the time as kids.
Oh, I'll try that then.
Yeah.
You can eat nettles. They're like spinach.
You have nettle soup,
yeah. Yeah, they're quite nice. Yeah. Mind you, we haven't got any stinging nettles in the garden.
Haven't you?
No.
No, we haven't. We haven't either.
I have to grow some so I can eat them.
Yeah, just try it.
Right, so we've got the 2 tails. We've twisted everything together here for the flower, and we've got our spikes coming out in different directions. And what I'm going to do is, if I can, let's get rid of that one because I've moved. Pop the emeralds on to form the leaf section behind the flower. So, and then because honeysuckle leaves are very rounded, or the ones that we've got in the garden are, you just need to double it up and make a little loop. And again, hold the wire in place and just twist the gemstones around. Then pull the tail out and do the same on the other side. So if you just take a pinch, and obviously on the necklace I've made bigger leaves and more of them than I have on the bracelet, because you don't want such large sections sort of coming out on the bracelet, because if you're anything like me, you'll get caught on doors and everything. So I thought I'll keep it a bit neater on the bracelet. If I can get that on. And then loop that round, bring your tail back down to the centre, twist it all together. And then take some more of your 0.8 wire. So again, it's just however much you can work with, really.
So this is your thicker gauge?
This is the thicker gauge, yeah. So
you've got about just over a metre.
Oh, I think it's just under.
Oh, is it?
Yes, you're right.
Measure.
Sorry.
It'd be about, what, 75, 34 inches. So what we need to do is attach the flower onto this wire. So to do that, there's a couple of ways I've done it. One way is neater than the other. But if I show you the untidy way, no I won't, I'll show you the neat way. I can't bring myself to do the untidy way. So what I'm going to do is just wrap the wire around and bring one of the tails down so it's running parallel with the thicker wire, and then wrap round both, and that will capture the 0.4 and the 0.8 together, and then just pinch the wires and push them up towards the flower. So once you've wrapped that tail, so if you imagine that one's fully wrapped, I'll snip it off though. If you then take the other piece of 0.4 and wrap that around, and this adds a bit of decorative feature into your bracelet. So then what we're going to do is just add that onto the bangle that we've already got made. So push that up, and again just work down until you've used all of the wire. So snip that off for now. Okay, pinch the ends, just make sure it's going round and not sticking out there. And then take your wire and your bangle, and then if you lay the flower on the outside, and then what we're going to do is, whoops, sorry Jenny, is
That's
again
all right, darling.
Just wrap around, and then in some sections just bunch.
This would make a great arm cuff again, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah. You could make it a little bit bigger. You could, yeah, it would. You could, if you.
That way up now.
Yeah, you could give it a squeeze when it's on your arm, because it's not, an arm cuff wouldn't necessarily be completely round, would it?
No,
I think
well, that's the thing. You just manipulate it till it stays, can't you?
Until it fits.
If you've got skinny arms that you want to draw attention to, not bingo
not like
wings.
Mine. No.
Yeah.
Keep them covered.
I know. It's age, isn't it?
It is.
Can't keep them good.
So every now and again. So this is the loop that we made earlier on.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So if I lift that out of the way, I can wrap round with this tail.
Mm-hmm. And use it.
And then just squash that down, and then bring that back, and it'll cover up joins and things, and just
make it look small. Makes it look more fluid then, doesn't it?
So just keep going, wrapping in the tails and applying your flowers on there. And on the bangle, I've got sort of where a section of the honeysuckles coming out and going off slightly. So you've got almost 2 levels on your bangle. So I'm just going to wrap that tail around there, around the flower, base of the flower, and strengthen that area. And again, just make sure the ends not going to be scratching you. And then to do the side section there, where you've got the extra sort of level coming out, if you take another length of your 0.8 and another flower. So what you can do is just make a section that's a little bit thicker to start with before you add it in. So it's around about the same length of wire. So again, it's about 3/4 metre.
You're twisting
just
the whole
twisting
time,
it together, making it look vine-like and sort of something creeping up the fence or the tree, and then wrap it round.
Like a peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom. I did think, when I said that, I did think that sounds a bit odd.
Just you again.
But then once you've said it, it's like, do I then say, oh, that sounds really odd?
And you're just waiting for me to say something inappropriate afterwards. Creeping up like a peeping Tom.
Just keep digging.
While you're creeping up like in that manner, I'm going to show everybody this gorgeous pink, black spinel, not pink spinel. These are dazzling, darling. Look. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so sparkly. And like I said to you, black spinel for me and for you, De Bruges, every day of the week. And literally, I mean every day of the week. I wear this black spinel bracelet everywhere. I've had it for months. It's still as sparkly as the day I first put it on. And I absolutely love it. I gave you 7 carats earlier for £6.95. Look at the sheer size of these. They're 5x2 to 8x4, and they're rondelles. Rondelles are very versatile, and they are perfect for making bracelets out of. They go wonderfully well with silver, gold, rose gold. Whatever you put with these is going to look incredible. You know these are going under £20, and I can deal with £19.95 for these because I know they're going to do so much for my stash. And they're £7.95. Look at the blinking size of these. You get so much for your money with these. Oh, I love, you know, stud earrings, they're faceted, they sparkle, they're glamorous, they're gorgeous. You can just do a stretchy bracelet like that, put one of the white pearls in the middle.
I was going to say, one of those on a white pearl bracelet.
Yeah,
would be,
yeah, either way,
so
or you could do both. So you could have stacker bracelets like that, alternating. That would look cool, wouldn't it? I love these, and you know what? You can put them with so much. You need to be very quick with these. You're buzzing on the phone lines for these. If you enter a queue, stay with it, because it's a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. It's 1p&p at £2.95 all day long, and everything you shop for here today at Jewellery Maker is under £20, and that's coming with an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. Do you love them? Do you want them? Do you need them? Pop them in your basket and check that basket out as soon as you possibly can. Your code is HCRU75. Use your debit card or your credit card. They're lovely, aren't they? Everybody's going crazy. Susan has explained deck and dine for us. Good. I'm thinking of medieval banquets is what I was thinking of. Susan's saying, hey Jenny, I started out making bunting. Oh, I love bunting. I love bunting. It makes me think of summer fates and happy things and skipping again and maypoles.
Strawberries. And
all those happy things. And my fella was a chef. And I love rock and roll music. So all mixed up and ended up deck and dine. I love that.
That is good. Yeah.
Oh, deck and dine.
It's got a good ring about it.
Oh, I love. I'm just thinking about how wonderful it'd be to come to dinner at your house. I'd like an invitation, please.
It would.
I've got another one coming through from. I saw Rufus, but it's Barbara. How did I see? That's how bad my eyes are. It's not come up on my screen yet. Hi, ladies. What wire was used for your spinel and peridot bracelet, please, Jenny? Loving the show. Babs, do you know what? It's not. It's actually beading thread, my darling.
Yeah, mine's beading thread as well.
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's wire. Is that wire or beading thread? Because it's like a copper colour. It is beading thread.
It is beading thread.
Yeah, it's beading thread. It's the copper coloured beading thread. Yeah, of course it is. I'm so thick sometimes. Copper coloured beading thread, my lovely. I love it. Do you love it? £7.95 for this for now. And so, De Bruges, we've twisted and we've crept up.
Yep, sneaked around.
We've snuck around on our tiptoes.
So we've got a little twine thing, and we're just going to hold that there, away from the other section, and then fold it into position and wrap in exactly the same way. So we've got loops where we've twisted our where we've twisted our wire backwards and forwards and we've made little loops. So there's one there. So that will just sit on the outside here, and then I'll use one of the longer tails to just wrap round, go through the loop and wrap round again, and that's going to make sure it's not going anywhere.
It knits it in like one of Wesley's jumpers.
It does. So
in it goes.
And then just fold the end, or wrap the ends in around, and they disappear into the
abyss.
The abyss, yes, abyss of the honeysuckle.
A biscuit.
So, is that chocolate?
Oh,
see, I'm obsessed by chocolate.
I love
don't know what's wrong
I
with
love
me.
a big fat nutty biscuit, me.
Oh, chocolate and hazelnut.
Oh, big and thick from that that place beginning with M and ending in Spencer's. Only my mum buys biscuits from there.
Yeah, I don't think I've had biscuits from there.
Oh. Well, let me tell you, they do these little wheels, and they're thick chocolates over there, and they've got little sections in them. Oh, that's so good.
Ooh.
You hadn't eaten a biscuit if you hadn't eaten one of theirs.
Okay. Oh, I've got a big list of stuff I've got to do now.
I can't believe you haven't done that. Go in there and just buy their biscuits, because they're so good.
Haven't sucked honey from a nettle.
No, I can't believe you haven't done that.
Haven't done that.
You've picked cob nuts off a tree and eaten them, right?
I've picked walnuts off a tree.
Have you peeled a walnut with its...
Like
it comes in a case, a green case.
Yeah,
because we used to have a walnut tree when we were little, and we'd have... It dyes your hands green for weeks.
Yeah.
But of course now the squirrel...
We used to throw them at each other.
No walnuts coming off our tree anymore because the squirrel has the lot.
They're little devils, squirrels are.
Well, you say that, but I found the most revolting thing up the yard yesterday. It was a squirrel's tail with what looked like a squirrel's kidney next to it, and the yard cat looking rather pleased.
And very full.
Great big bushy gorgeous tail. I was like, you're a horrible cat sometimes.
Wow. Our cats can't catch them. They run too fast.
Well, it's a yard cat, it's a wild thing, so it is. But very affectionate.
Impressive.
I love her. She's so affectionate. I don't kiss her though, because, you know, she eats rats.
Yeah, and squirrels.
Horrible nature, isn't it? Do you know what I did the other day? It is cruel. Like a few things have happened at that yard this week. First of all, I saw a big black crow with a bunny, right? So I got out the car and I ran, and I went, grrr. The bunny ran into the bush. And
Crows
this is the worst
remember
part.
people who
Same
are,
yard cat.
like,
I was like... So I tried to pick the yard cat up and get it off the bunny, and it attacked me. So I got all these scratches.
Oh.
And then the other day, I was going up to the yard, and there's a pigeon, like this, and I thought, oh, pidge. So I picked it up, and I put it in the bush. 4 crows came down and pecked it to death. It was the worst thing I'd ever done.
Crows are
it was the worst
vicious.
thing ever. I cried.
They
I
are
cried,
vicious.
because I'd done that. I put it in the bush. Anyway, let's make things happy and do some carnelian. I feel like an awful person.
Crawl under the desk
like,
and cry.
Why, lady, are you picking me up? I was really disturbed by that. I thought, why would a bird eat another bird?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
They attack each other as well if they're on
horrible things.
Territory.
Have a look. Sorry if you've got a pet crow and that offends you, but in nature, crows are not nice, are they? Together, it's
that's
too orangey
perfect.
for crows. Look at these. Gemma crow is perhaps the only crow, and the Kiora crow that I'll tolerate.
It worked with the silver ones as well. That'd look really... Ooh, yeah, because it's zingy, isn't it?
Zesty. Hang on a minute. Hang about 10.
Oh,
does
nice.
it go? Does that work? I'm not sure. Does it work? Yes,
I think
it's
it does.
summery. You know what else will work? You know this will work already. Wait, you need to pick up the phone now. This is a strand for anybody who's just started jewellery making and needs to do some practice, needs to play around. £2.95. It's come out of a mine.
It's carnelian.
It's come from a mine for £2.95. Imagine if you were the miner. You think, what's the point? £2.95
you would.
EDP 028. You know what? Don't shop on any other craft channel. Today it's happening here at Jewellery Maker. £2.95 for a genuine strand of genuine natural carnelian. Get it in your basket. Check out your basket. This is a sneaky deal. This is what happens. This is like when you go to the supermarket, the same one I mentioned about the biscuits, and you go in there and it's like 5 minutes to the time it closes.
Oh, I love
and
that.
everything that's normally like £20 for one tiny dish is 40p. So you buy it all and stick it in your freezer and you go away feeling smug and all
Reduced
happy.
rum.
Yeah. £2.95. EDP 028. Phillips enjoyed a 3p loaf of their beautiful bread. Came away feeling sneaky. The one on the left looks like this one. Yes, it does. It's all banded. Oh, I like that. You could get whole strands of that. It's natural.
You could, yeah, multi-buy that, because then you can sort out the colours, the intense tones, and graduate it round.
It'd be nice to have a graduation.
Be really
wouldn't it?
nice.
And I
Yeah.
love this set. And do you know what it's going to look great with? Deep, deep purple.
Yep, yeah.
Looks really nice with
It
purple,
does.
doesn't it? And navies as
Beautiful.
well.
Actually, the emerald in the kit, it worked really nicely with
She's
that.
not wrong.
'cause- Ooh, ooh, I like that.
Oh, I like
You
that
could make
too.
a tree of life that's an orange tree.
Yes! I always wanted an orange tree.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have an orange tree. And a
Yeah.
courtyard.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that idea. £2.95 is your price tag. I know it's crazy. I know it's nuts. There's 60 unchecked baskets. You need to check those baskets out, my loves, or you're going to miss out on this. So everybody is multi-buying. Can you see everyone's
Wow.
names? It's lovely seeing everybody's names. Hello,
is.
everybody. And what are you doing this bank holiday? What are you up to? Is the sun shining where you are? Is it dark and dismal? Are you staying in? We need to know everything about your life. We're nosy, if nothing else. EDP. I love to visualise
Yeah.
everybody. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I
What
wonder
they-
whether...
Yes, sitting there doing what they're drinking, cup of
Got
tea.
us on the telly.
Bit of fizz.
Are they in the farm? Is there loads going on outside? Are they on a busy street? Are they in the middle of Australia? You just don't know. I mean, we've got somebody who shops with us here from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
She's
all
probably
over.
in the pencil factory watching us. Someone in Florida who's probably wearing roller skates. You
And
just
eating
don't know.
oranges.
Probably. We have jewellery makers in California, all over the world.
It's fantastic, that, isn't it?
Yeah, love it. £2.95. I wish we could come and visit each.
We should,
Eleanor's from L'Exemple, which is near Barcelona, isn't it?
It is. I love Barcelona.
Jill in beds at this time. Hi all, Jenny. I have done that with the reductions, but got home to find no room in the freezer. Make room. Take everything out of
to
the
eat it
freezer
all.
that you don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Make room.
Move out the stuff that's been there for 2 years, all crusted with ice.
You know those ice cubes? You can make them another day. Put them in the sink and put hot water over them. Angela from Tyne and Ware says, hello everyone. I can make my tongue into a circle lengthwise. Not everyone can do that. What, this way? Like this? That's if you're a roller or a non-roller. Are you a roller or a non-roller? My son and my brother can make flowers in their tongues.
Flowers?
Yeah, it's really weird. Only my brother and my son can do it. Like in our family.
That's clever.
It crinkles and goes round. Weird.
Ooh, can't
really
do that.
weird. I can make my thumb touch my wrist.
Yes. Oh, crunch.
Yeah. You don't break it to do it. It should... Oh, Mia can pop all her bones out. It's really horrible.
On
She goes,
purpose?
yeah, and it goes, and the backbone sticks right out. It's horrible. There's something probably a bit wrong with her, I don't know. Now, it's my daughter, so I can say that.
So we've finished, basically. That's the that's the bangle.
Right, so that's it. Thanks, I love the way you stopped like that, thank you. But what else, what can you do that's weird, Wesley? If you've finished, we've got time to
Yeah,
talk.
we've finished.
Person in the world.
You're the most unflexible
Do
person.
that, I can't do the glasses thing.
What glasses
You
thing?
know, you flip your...
Yeah,
Yeah.
hang on.
What,
Which-
like that?
I can't even think
Yeah,
which.
that's it. I can't do that.
Can't do that?
No.
What can you do? You're not a roller.
Nope.
Can't touch your toes. If it came to a thing where we're all in a room and only some of you could survive, and you have to tell look, I should survive because I can do this with my thumb and I can like do this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Like an Arab Spring. What would you offer? Would it be that you could knit?
No, I've watched loads of survival programs.
You've watched lots of survival programs.
Bring that to the table.
You could bring that to the table. Can you
Can
make
you
fire
make
with
fire?
rocks?
I've tried.
Well, then you don't know if you can do it or not. It's one thing watching someone do it. I mean, I've been to the circus, but I can't tightrope walk. I don't know. You know, I'm just putting it out there. Just putting that out there.
I don't think I'd want to bet on you, Wes, if you've only watched it on the telly.
Yeah, I'm not sure that you've got what it takes to be Bear Grylls, Wes. Other bears are available. I'm not sure I like him anyway. He's a bit self-righteous. Come on. Everybody else in my house loves him, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, he's staying in a hotel. Don't tell me he's not.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Sitting there, gin and tonic.
Phil's saying he doesn't. Oh, I'm breaking stuff. That's me all over, isn't it? I'm always breaking stuff. Now, I'm going to give you... Can I please do this blue lace agate? Because I keep putting it with all these gorgeous... And they're going to go so well with your... Where's that massive capuchon there? Look, you could put this around... Oh, I love this big round capuchon.
Oh, that's perfect, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Soutache it, and yeah.
I love those together. And these are, you know, we keep talking about, we keep saying the brick stitch and peyote. Peyote is where you, it's like a brick, so you do 2 beads, then 1 bead, 2 beads, and it comes out like, it's just amazing. These would be perfect for that. Look it up, it's on our YouTube channel. But these are just, I love them, they're divine. They're that soft baby blue. I think these are so pretty. They're so pretty. Look with the little pearly. Oh, I love that. That's delish, isn't it? £9.95. They're 4mm rounds. They make beady beads. They're great for rosary linking. They're totally and utterly natural. They're such a calm, beautiful colour as well, aren't they? We're taking the price down. 35 carats are £6.95. You need to get these very quickly at that price tag. We don't have very many strands of blue lace agate, actually. I haven't seen blue lace agate, and it's kind of like an angelite. We don't see angelite very often, but blue lace agate for me is it's just that beautiful, soft, darling buds of May blue. If you got the buttons earlier,
oh, aren't they perfect?
That's gorgeous together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to do with this as well? Some beaded kumahimo. And then what I would do is put the flowers in the middle on a head pit. Oh yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah.
Or put them with the glue. I'm just hearing in my ear that these will probably sell out soon, so I would very, very, very much encourage you to check out baskets. I've got lots of unchecked baskets. This is 100% natural for those that are asking. And you can do things like bubble bracelets, bubble rings with these, Deb, can't you? You can do rosary linking again with these. There's so much you can do. And
beady beads as well. They're a really good size for the beady bead.
Absolutely.
And if you have just one of those on a bracelet and maybe Eslon cord or leather going through the centre of the bead, that'd look really nice.
I think they're beautiful. But I think it's about the softness of colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really delicate and feminine. Gorgeous with those lapis cabochons.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think we're going to bring you the lapis cabochons later, but I think they're perfect. They're coming at 10 minutes, actually.
I would definitely, I think, soutache with those.
Yeah, if you can soutache, it's perfect.
Yeah, and they just
it's
sit
up to a
so
6mm,
nicely.
isn't it? You want to soutache with.
Yeah, so they'd work really well. But again, I think there's quite a decent sized drill hole in them, so you could do your micro macrame with those as well. I
love the idea of micro macrame again with these at the bottom of a sugar bowl or something. Suzanne's just messaged in from Kent. Suzanne, I was just like, fluffing over that. Jenny the Pro just made me wet myself with her dropping the tablet and carrying on like nothing happened. What the thing is, I do that all the time. My phone's smashed up. Yeah. What Simon did the other day. This is the most annoying thing ever. So he puts the watering can in my sink with the spout pointing over my sink, right? Fills it up, goes into the garden. Tap's still running. Spout was over my thing, and it was just a little bit over my work surface. Flooded my whole kitchen floor because the water was just coming out of the spout. I was like, Simon, He went, what? I was like, you're flooding my kitchen. My phone was in there.
Oh,
Literally
no.
everything gets ruined in our house. It's like, I told you I was filling up the... He said to me, I'm filling up the watering can. So to him, that was, I'm filling up the watering can. Could you go and stand next to it? Because I just can't be bothered. He said, I told you I was filling it up. I was like, yes, but what does it mean I have to stand there and watch it, does it? Men. How long is the strand, please? Of course, my angel. It is... Well, mine, in fact, sometimes we say, oh, it's like 28 centimetres. I measure mine, and mine is like 32. I have got on my strand, so you should have there or thereabouts 40 centimetres. So I'd say you're probably guaranteed 38 centimetres. 38, not 38. 38 centimetres minimum. At £6.95. Beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful, so it is. Now, I'm going to give to you. Please, can I do this fluorite? Because let's keep with that blue theme. And I do keep grabbing these. I think they're gorgeous. Look at this sort of sea blue. It's lovely. Oh, so many people are on holiday at the moment, aren't they, on Facebook?
Yeah.
I love this strand. We had this 2 years ago. It's taken us that long to get it back. It was me that launched it, you know. It's mermaidial, you see.
It is.
And you know I love the mermaid, don't I?
Very mermaidial.
Which makes me think it has to go with these pearly whirlies.
Yeah. And the blue lace agate as well. Mix those in.
Blues together.
Yep.
I actually think they'd go with the carnelian.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Could have drops coming off the jump rings, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, that'd be nice.
Ooh. Oh, I do like those together. These drops are drill hole at the top. So you just put your wire through them or a jump ring, and you can put them straight onto a silver chain, and there's a pendant right there.
Yep.
They also make great, if you just put 5 of them onto wire or beading thread, bunch it up together, there's a flower straight away, really easy. Now fluorite's a gemstone that will glow as well in incandescent or fluorescent light, UV light, sorry. $5.95 for fluorite. Mark Smith will be home by now, he'll have this. He goes crazy for fluorite. He'll be home by now, he'll be sat in his garden enjoying those gorgeous flowers. His shrubbery, his herbaceous border. Amy from Pennsylvania has put down her pencils and is buying these. Susan from Deck and Dine has put down her bunting and is buying these. Joan in Powys, she's enjoying being in Powys, but she's buying these. Philippa, Leanne, Susan, Shar, collector in Hampshire, Marjorie, Valerie in Surrey. I have got loads of you coming through on the phone lines and on the website. I've got lots of unchecked baskets. We only got 40 of these. We're now limited at £5.95. You're getting genuine fluorite. And fluorite is giving you that incredible colour. Very mermaid-like or mermaidial. I think these are going to go really nicely with so many other colours. Look at the clarity on these as well. And you've got different depths of colour. Look, you've got almost like turquoisey blues there. And then you've got like sky blues in there too. And I like that. It's nice to have a variation, because otherwise life's boring without a bit of variation, a bit of salt and pepper. LWRU23 is your item code. Loads of you are shopping. Don't forget to send us a text message on this Bank Holiday Monday. Here's our text number. Loads of you have been getting involved today. We want to know what you're up to, where you are. Maybe you're travelling somewhere. Give us a text if it's safe. Not if you're driving, don't text us then, because that's illegal and really dangerous. Give us a text, let us know. Maybe you've just got in from a day at a castle or something.
Oh, it's half term as well, isn't it?
I love half term, I do. I love having them kids at home where they should be.
This half term's good because you can go out and do stuff. October half term, not so keen.
Well, you can go away.
You can, that's true.
You can, we're going away in October, but to Brighton, so it doesn't really count. Because it's my mum's birthday. And she's it's a big birthday, and she was there with the Mods and the Rockers on Brighton Pier. Cool. She used to live there. She always talks about it. So we're going to take her to Brighton for her birthday.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we're going to stay down there. £5.95. Well, let's have one more, Philip. Don't be stingy before the break. Let's do. Can I do these hematites? Is that all right now? I love the weight of hematite.
Yeah, I do.
Gives a real nice weight to your jewellery, doesn't it?
Yeah.
These are what my mum would call snazzy.
They are very snazzy.
They are,
My nan used to say that.
Oh, snazzy! Oh, those are jazzy. You'd be like, Mum, no one says that, please. Snazzy. You're snazzy, Philip. If I had to describe you in one word, it would be snazzy.
That's a good word for Phil, actually.
£2.95? Low price, Philip. £2.95.
Wow.
Majorly low price tag when you look at what you're getting for your money. And these are a party strand. And you know what? It's going to be the 6 weeks holidays. You're going to be making for perhaps some affairs, fates. What about leavers presents? Because your kids will go, oh, so-and-so's bought me a present. I've got to get them something. And you'll be like, teachers' presents, things like that. These on a leather cord, on a leather cord. Brilliant friendship bracelet. Love it. Love these. Love them. Going to go wonderfully well with your wirework macrame if you bought Mark Smith's DVD today also, because they've got that metallic feeling to them. They've got that metallic theme. That's what hematite's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a huge carat weight here as well. And look, these are 7x6 on the nose. They're 38 centimetres and they are literally growing wings and flying. They're so popular. Really popular strand. Well, what a price tag. And if you've got an open basket today because you know everything's under £20, you may as well load it up with these kinds of price tags. You may as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Lane Cardiff has got 3 of these. Jennifer in Cheshire, Mary and Jerry, Avril, Diane, Catherine's got 2, Valerie's got 2, Philippa, Erica, Kathy, Collector in Greater Manchester, 2 for you, Yvonne in Lincolnshire, Sheila in Cambridgeshire, Collector in France, ooh, Beverly's got 2. I think it's quite nice weather in Le Francais right now, isn't it? It's quite nice. Linda, Debbie, Frederick, Chris, Christy, Jenny, Tina. I've got Susan and Brian. I've got Anne-Marie. I've got Diane. I've got Charlie. I've got Jennifer. Oh, I've said Jennifer. Parveen's got 2. Lynn in Conway's joined us. Debbie of County Durham has joined us. Tina of My Shire has joined us. We are going to a break, after which we've got the deal of the day that is unmissable. I'm going to tell you a secret about Zena that you never knew. I've got lots, so I'm just going to filter which ones I can tell you. I'll let you know after this.
Do you want to tell everyone about the great purchase you've made from Jewellery Maker? Do you want to shout about the great service you've received? Then why not download